Don't talk to me about Jesus.
Are we going to do another Jesus episode?
I know.
God.
I know him.
All right.
That bastard.
He's full of himself.
Season 3, episode 10.
Full of the Lord. Never mind.
Stop it. Stop it now. I'm stopping you. I'm pulling the plug.
Oh, God. We got lost in our own Jesus joke.
This is the worst intro we've ever had.
That's fine. That's fine.
All right, so season 3, episode 10. John's back. Woo! By popular demand, most viewed episode.
I noticed that, which is crazy.
That is
to
crazy.
me.
It's great for us.
Yeah, for sure.
We're just gonna use you.
That's cool, and that's fine. I like to promote you guys on my podcast all the time.
We're just
like,
using
hey,
you.
y'all need to listen to this one.
Yeah.
Speak it up. Talk it out.
So, man, what a week.
Oh yeah, what a week.
Yeah, right?
It's been an interesting week for me.
Go ahead.
Yeah.
Pop off, sis.
I'm sure.
Pop off.
I know we talked a little bit about your week, and then you never have an interesting week.
I did
Did
something
you have an
fun
interesting
today.
week?
It was fun.
I did something fun today.
Nobody cares. So
That's
as I
why
was
I don't
saying,
share.
It's too early to share right now.
I'm sorry. I'm
No,
I'm
you-
validating your feelings.
No, you don't care.
I do care.
You already said that.
We're gonna talk about that though.
Talk about it with
yeah.
your therapist.
We will.
We are gonna talk about it because
Yeah, for
from
sure.
what I heard, you guys had a blast.
It was a
So,
big
Yeah,
blast.
without you.
yes.
Which is unfortunate because it would have been really fun with you because
I
we
know,
really
I'm
got into it and I was like, ooh, I don't know if this is okay for you.
Do you see like okay? So I'm not trying to joke on Michael or whatever, but like, see how she picks on me?
all the time?
It's like a constant like battering of insults.
But that's what keeps the show going. If you don't batter, if someone doesn't get beat up by the end of the show, it was not a good show.
Yeah.
Oh, you're talking about my sister?
Yeah,
That's just the whole family though.
it's like natural with them. They're like,
Yeah.
oh look, a Harris, we should pick on him.
Yeah.
No.
Well, no, that was my life growing up, dude. Like,
You're just the new boy that
I'm just the new one. Yeah.
You're
thick skin. That's how you get it.
Yeah.
She's like, well, I'm not. Michael's boring, so I'm gonna pick on this guy.
Yeah. No, I just that's where the self-deprecation comes in handy. you start picking on yourself, and then it leaves them with no ammunition.
Oh, absolutely. They're just like, oh, I can't say anything.
exactly
to
right.
You.
Yeah,
Oh.
no.
That's what I'm doing with my hair, and
That's why you have a hat.
yeah,
It's actually not that bad.
Get a
it
yarmulke.
looks
Not
terrible.
bad, man. It's not bad.
It's not as bad as you're projecting it to be.
I'm pretty sure we can get you a Georgia Bulldogs yarmulke.
Dang, that
It'll
would be
cover that
so
one
dope,
big
son.
That would be dope as shit, though. That would be dope as shit. And I think I saw one on the Georgia Bulldogs
Oh,
store.
you should totally got it. You should totally gotten it.
Wait, what? They
What? Find your words.
Why did they?
Put some Velcro on
I
it.
said I'm pretty sure. I can't say for sure, but pretty sure.
Allegedly.
Allegedly.
There you go.
Allegedly.
Let's use professional words.
have felt on the inside so it works like Velcro. It sticks on to what you got left.
Yeah. There you go. I can do that.
Yeah.
I hate that whole conversation.
I was getting onto Andrew earlier today, and I even said, "Do you see what you're doing to me?"
No.
His face dropped, and he's like,
I mean,
say
it's
that,
facts. It's
But
facts.
you can't visibly see heart swelling.
So I actually went to the doctor. And for those who don't know about alopecia, with an autoimmune disease such as eczema or any kind of skin, like psoriasis,
Sorry, I was drinking ice and it got really loud. Like ASMR.
okay.
I was like,
I kind of tuned it out because my mother used to do that growing up. But like, it's one of those things where your immune system literally attacks your hair follicles. So I had an allergic reaction to something in Texas, which happens to be the most fucking predominant pollen in the state of Texas. I was telling John this, and he was like, "Dude, you're fucked."
You better move.
I'm allergic to mountain cedar, like highly allergic to
and
it.
that grows everywhere
And
in
it's
Texas.
everywhere in Texas, and it's like, oh,
Especially with the
shit.
rain and all the like
Mine-
wind going on.
My niece posted a picture of her car covered in pollen. And I'm like, you know what that tree just did to your car?
We talked about that last week. Yeah.
All over it.
Because
Just
Amanda was like,
leave
"It's
it.
all in my face," and I was like, "Oh, oh."
Should be used to it. Love you,
He said about our number one listener.
love you, Canada.
Jesus Shots fired.
You know, when she watches this, she's gonna call you immediately. It's not even gonna finish the episode. Pause. Like,
She gonna be-
fuck you, Al, and then
she
she
gonna be-
hangs up.
Should
Like,
be calling Ray and asking for my number.
Fuck!
Don't give it out.
that is privacy information.
Don't dox me, man.
Don't dox me, man.
So we're off to a great start.
One viewer down.
One viewer down.
28 to go.
28 to go.
Nah, I'm sure she likes it.
The attention.
Yeah.
I don't think that's the greatest follow-up statement ever.
Tell her she's getting something.
He's just diverting fire from me to him.
Oh.
It's fine.
Well, that's part of
There
the.
you go.
Oh, that'll come up later. Talk about it later.
Okay, we'll talk about it later.
Are
yeah,
you
it
looking
comes
for
up
your
later.
review that you forgot to look up?
No. He
I
found
was
a
looking
bunch.
At,
Oh,
Mountain
bet.
Cedar.
He's doing his
He was
homework.
actually hanging out at the
Oh,
house.
he's
and we were-
Googling Mountain
yeah.
Cedar. Can you tell us what Mountain Cedar is?
death for me.
Well, besides that.
It's a tree.
Well, yeah, but
that can make me lose all my hair.
Yeah.
apparently.
I know. That's the thing. Don't say anything.
Anything. Before I even said anything. I just looked at you.
Works great for a podcast. Don't say anything.
Don't say anything. Hour of silence.
Yeah.
Because he waits. He's like a fucking sniper. He waits for that one moment. It's like,
It's all about timing.
Yeah.
All about timing.
Timing. Yep.
oh my god. All right. So
What you got?
What you got on Google?
The plant we know as mountain cedar is actually ash juniper.
Ooh.
Ooh.
Around Texas, ash juniper trees mainly grow in the hill country.
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 In the hill country.
In the hill country.
We should do the Amazon review. You know, we should talk the entire show just like that.
Is that your mountain
Just
man?
like
Yeah,
that.
damn,
We
we
can
can
do
do
that.
We can do that.
Mountain
do
man
that.
versus country.
I'm gonna do. I think what we're gonna do, like one episode. I'm gonna do an entire episode of Forrest Gump.
Around here in
Love that.
Texas,
I think it's a great
juniper
idea.
trees mainly grow in the hill country,
Mm-hmm.
with male trees pollinating late in the year.
Yes,
All I
they
can think
do.
about is the Canada. I was like, aw.
Then it'd have been pollinated.
By December, wind can easily pick up the tree pollen, spreading the irritating pollen grains across south central Texas
Does it
and
give you
right
any?
into your asshole.
Does it give you any like percentage of how many people in Texas are allergic to that shit, or not?
Everybody.
It does not.
Okay.
But
If you were born here, you're
it
dying
says
here.
that it is irritating to south central Texas, so I would imagine the majority of the south central Texas population, because they're very irritating.
Damn.
Wow.
I meant irritated. That's
Yeah.
what I said, right?
No, no at all.
Came out wrong. Where's that editing button? Yeah, just put the little slider all the way down.
Oh, what happened to our cute little sign?
Yeah.
Oh, it's behind Ray.
Well,
Why is it behind-
over
I
there?
had to put the freaking lights
I went
up.
to go point at it, and I was like, "Oh, it's not there."
Stick it back there. Be careful. It's going to want to fall at first.
Ooh,
There you
it's
go.
magnetic.
It's magnetic.
Yeah.
Goddamn, what kind
There
of
we go.
magic
Now
is
we're
this shit?
now we got our
You just
disclaimer
done
up,
got your
even though it's
fucking
only
sign
8
hang-
minutes in, and we're good to go.
Who'd you flick off?
Me?
Oh,
Because I put lights up.
And he didn't.
I
pay me
like
back.
the lights actually.
I do too. I think it's great.
It's
Yeah.
totally
No, whoa.
This is not Studio 54. Calm
Yeah.
the fuck down.
There.
You know, flash warning.
Oh, jeez.
The same Mardi Gras.
Yeah.
Not that kind of flash.
I ain't got no beads to throw at you.
Not the happy flash. Though that did happen with that one lady. We were driving up to go get your brother that one time.
Would y'all
Yeah,
sell the
I
cows?
didn't see it. You saw it.
Yeah,
I didn't see it.
free titties.
Great tickets.
It's like this lady out in some kind of. I would assume it's a cow pasture. They did not look like cows. They look like donkeys on heroin.
What?
We called them the meth cows because that's exactly what they look like.
Oh, okay, yeah, the skinny
they're
ass
like-
cows.
Oh god, it was
Skinny ass
terrible.
cow. You
God,
like,
Jesus.
what kind of steak you getting out of that thing?
Turkey.
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 Oh, I thought you said turkey.
That's why they
I
get
was
the beyond beef. That's the beyond
That's the beyond.
beyond skinny.
But no, we were like driving past the whole thing, and then yeah, this lady was just out there like whoop, just take like free balling it. Just
There's like, was Anna out there?
Does it work for ladies free balling?
Miss Anna?
Is there a
I know.
phrase? There should be a phrase for that.
Don't. She died.
Oh.
Thinking of you.
thinking of a lot. I could say that.
That's the lady that lived up by the pool. She's, oh, yeah.
Every time
Oh,
we
she died?
Yeah, she died.
You live here, and how did you not know that?
I don't know.
like she died thinking of you.
Yes.
Probably.
She every time we dress up as
She
Ghostbusters.
had a little crush on you.
Well, every time we put our Ghostbuster gear on, me and Al, and we ride by, she
Yeah.
wave us down, and she's like, "Where's that cute one at?"
Where you're
And or no, she go, "Where's your son?" I'm like,
Yeah.
"Andrew's at home." And she goes, "No, his son."
Yeah.
No.
And
He's
she
with
said it in the way,
Is
in the way she
Yeah.
said it, and she was like,
Oh, sexual
"This is no
innuendo.
shit." She would like lick her
Fuck
lips and go, "Where's the
She'd
at?"
lick her gums.
Oh god. She's probably looking down on us like
Adjusting her dentures.
Yeah.
That's so terrible. Accurate, but terrible.
I feel so bad for the people that listen to us.
Truth
I
hurts.
do too. But they like us apparently. Our numbers keep going up.
I like that.
Yeah, I
I'm
like
okay
it too.
with it.
Are you?
Yeah. So I mean, as long as the numbers keep coming up, well, never mind. I'm not even.
In
Shut
about
up.
10
Finish
years, we
that
can make
one.
money at this.
Yeah.
Eventually.
Oh, your vape fell. That's what was the whole.
Is that what fell?
Yeah, I was like,
That
what the
shit.
fuck?
I thought somebody
fell?
dropped a brick.
Seriously, how heavy is
How
that
did that
thing?
thing hit the floor so hard?
I don't know.
Don't ask that
Plastic.
How
question.
did that, had that little thing do so much damage?
Hey,
It took 20
hey,
damage.
even 4 inches do a hell of a lot of damage. 99 miles an hour.
Shit.
Too much information.
TMI, bro.
My neighbor told me that.
Oh.
We were across the street.
Even
we were fucking with
worse?
him. We were fucking with him because he's talking about how he's Irish, and like everyone's like we're sitting around the table, everybody's drinking, and he goes, and everybody's like, yeah, you know what? Yeah. Well, she really wanted that dick, or whatever, and back and forth. You know, guys.
That's how it works.
Guy
And
talk.
Back and forth.
That's straight guy
Yeah,
talk.
and he was
Sorry,
talking, we,
I'm
were talking,
not-
we started talking about Emma Watson,
I love Emma Watson. She's so
and
pretty.
Joe
Wait,
was
what
like,
year were you talking about Emma Watson?
no, but just listen.
Is this legal, Emma
Anyway,
Watson? Or,
so he was like, you know what? I tell you what, that little Emma Watson. We're like, yeah, Joe. What
Little
would you
Emma
do,
Watson.
Joe? And he's like, I would lick her butthole. And he's like, I ain't got,
Alright.
I ain't got shit, but I tell you what, 4 inches do a hell of a lot of damage at 99 miles an hour. And I spewed beer like everywhere and like cracked up because
the guy breaks one condom and gets delusions of grandeur.
love you, trophy neighbor.
Shit, I broke 5.
Not wrong.
That was a tough one.
5 kids.
Five kids.
I can't go there.
Can't go
Why?
where?
The comment that came to mind.
Is
The comment that came to mind. Anyway,
Which was?
keep going.
No,
Okay.
we're intrigued. We're all listening now.
I was like,
too late.
wait, is it one of those you can't say?
Can't say.
Okay.
us 3 and all of our 7 listeners are waiting.
We got more listeners than that.
We
Michael.
do.
I know.
We have like
love you
26
guys.
now.
Hey,
You're charging numbers. You should know how many we
I know exactly how many.
according to last episode, 12 of those are Amanda's 12 random YouTube. It counts. It
Yeah.
counts.
It counts.
YouTube. It
Yep.
counts.
Yeah, it
Monetize our shit.
No shit. What is the monetized like level of YouTube? I don't even
You
know.
have to hit at least 20K.
10K.
10K now?
10K followers. Yeah.
Okay, there
Damn
you go.
it. We gotta get on that.
Who's got? You got?
We're getting there.
We need 10K. Y'all need 10K followers.
To
Where you at? Where you guys at?
Monetizing. So for the political one, we're at 275,
What?
and for I guess the BDSM version, we're at 475.
What are we doing wrong?
Wait, BDSM? Okay, inform us of your podcast. We're gonna do an actual.
This is
Yeah.
So I'm part of 2 podcasts. One is
Okay.
more like political agenda. So we scour the news, talk about each side. It's
Oh, y'all put
between-
work into it.
Yeah, we actually
Oh,
put
damn.
work into it. It's
That's
called
what we're doing
structure.
Boom.
It's called structure. Anyway,
Problem
Hey,
identified.
you know what though? I love the chaos.
I love the chaos. That's best place to thrive. Anyway, so it's just me and another friend of mine who's a very
Okay.
staunch, very like conservative Republican.
Mm-hmm.
I'm more of an independent. Like I don't kind of see the sides, and we have the uncomfortable conversations that other people need to have in order to
Right.
make the world go round.
Okay.
And we can have those disagreements without having to tear each other down.
Stop breathing in your microphone. It is getting on my everlasting fucking nerve.
I used to have to have it up here.
So that we promote that through like Instagram, Facebook.
Jesus.
All
shit.
of those things.
We're trying to have a goddamn conversation. It seems intentional. You're like one of my kids.
No, I'm just.
He's a grown adult.
I'm trying not to
It's
breathe
just
out of my
baby.
exhale out of my left nostril.
This is not yoga class.
Specific one. I can turn the valves. I breathe in through the right, breathe out through the left.
It's a little stuffy over there. Frank.
All right.
This
Sorry,
is not
John.
fucking yoga class. Figure that shit out.
Okay.
Let it go.
Be like Elson, let it go.
Let it go. Anyway, so that's the political one. And then the idea. What the fuck?
Saying.
Stop! Just stop. You're such an asshole.
It's just that one girl that can't breathe in class. And just like, you're like, oh my god.
I know that person.
I was that person.
Jesus shit.
You want your pencil back?
Absolutely. Absolutely. No fucks given.
You're like chewing on it. You got it scratching your
Scratching your ear,
earwax.
guys. Here's it back, and you're like, never
Covered
mind.
in earwax and all
Okay.
kinds of wonderful things.
You know, the eraser doesn't work anymore.
It just smears.
Just like, oh, okay.
See, I was always the guy, like, I gave the pen and pencils to people, and then I was like, nah, it's fine. You can
That's
keep
how
it.
we became friends, actually.
Yeah.
I was like, can I
but
borrow a
what-
pen? And you're like, this
I
is my
didn't-
last one. I'm like, cool, bye.
I didn't give it to you with teeth marks in it, so you can keep it.
Yeah. But I never bought. Like, I don't recall. I mean, I'm sure that it happened at least once a year, but I don't recall buying the majority of pencils, and I would always start the day with none. So, so I was that person for like somebody, I guess.
No.
Yeah.
But then I just kept them all. I just could never
Collectively.
find them when I was looking for them.
Oh, no, not at
If
all.
someone else was like, "Hey, you got a pen or a pencil?" I was like, "Yeah, sure, it'll be there."
There's one.
There's one.
Okay, bye. Have fun.
Yeah.
You can't do that nowadays. COVID.
Yeah. Jesus
I mean, you can
Christ.
still do that. You just gotta Lysol that shit.
What do kids have, like the metal bead things like wrapped around like banks do?
Yeah. I can't give you my pencil.
That
I'm
retracts
sorry.
back.
I'm sorry. I can't.
As
COVID,
a- as a
COVID is a
fan.
thing. I can't.
I got.
Well, you used to carry on Purell before it was a thing.
I did.
Yeah.
I did. Yeah, I was that nerd.
Yeah.
I,
you and Max.
yeah.
Had the little Purell bottle.
Purell
hooked to your
and
belt.
chapstick.
Yeah.
Your chapstick.
We were so cool.
I love that.
There's a
You
little-
don't. I was bougie. I had the EOS. It's like it's shaped up an egg.
And he had like his little fanny pack.
I sure did.
No,
Fanny?
he legit did. He did.
I legit did.
had a fanny pack for a
I was
while.
actually talking about you, but that's cool.
Not in high school.
Hey, at least that shit got you gum. Okay, I had a
Yeah.
whole store in that fanny pack. People were like, "You got gum? I got gum. I got hand sanitizer. I
Yeah,
got
yeah.
an EOS."
Hand
Like,
sanitizer, the
25 cents.
inhaler,
Yeah.
Epinephrine shot,
EpiPen.
For real.
it's not even for me.
defibrillator, oxygen tank.
I thought about it.
What else you got in there? Elephant.
Stuffed.
Oh, nope, that's just a trunk.
Yes.
I needed it for emergencies.
Ta-da!
I can pick up pencils with this bitch.
Want to see a magic trick?
You had to be prepared in high school, though.
No, yeah, you for sure did.
But the thing is that fanny packs are coming back with streetwear, and I'm just like,
Yeah.
it's just an overpriced fanny pack.
Oh, now it's a bandolier. Just wear it this way.
Yeah, I never understood that either. And I was just like,
It's a what?
A bandolier.
So you wear it across your chest,
Like
like a
Chewbacca.
one,
Like a satchel?
Like Chewbacca.
like Chewbacca.
Chewbacca. Yeah.
Hello?
I know who Chewbacca is.
Okay.
Okay, cool.
Oh, less hair.
There.
Yeah.
Ew, why does yours sound sick?
But I need more drink.
Wookie's got COVID.
That mountain cedar really fucked you in the face.
Can you imagine if Chewie was allergic to mountain cedar here?
It's just a man, a naked man running around.
You should be running around behind him with some super glue.
It's the right shade. It's the right shade.
Especially the gray parts.
What is this episode?
I have no idea.
I don't think we had one complete
We're not there
thought.
yet.
We haven't got there yet.
We haven't gotten one complete thought in today.
Okay, so back to your
Apparently we're-
podcast.
Oh, that's right. Yeah, we're talking
We're
about
sharing one brain cell today.
we're like-
Fine.
this is what happens when we get four ADHD people together.
Don't tell me you have ADHD without telling me you're ADHD.
So as we were saying, back to your back to your podcast.
For the
You-
third time, back to your podcast.
No, it's all good. I'm chilling.
Political podcast.
Political podcast.
It's very serious.
It's very serious. It actually really is. We do have good debates. We do bring people on that are local senators, councilor people,
Oh, that's cool.
mayors, stuff like that, just to kind of get the insight of what's going on, at least specifically in Dallas.
Right.
Yeah.
That pertain to us, obviously, because we're just like, fuck all the other states. Can we just become our own country? I mean, we already are, but can we literally just
We could.
put us on a map? Like, secede.
Texas,
Annex
Texas
that shit.
is the only state in the United States that has the right to succeed.
I'm ready for it.
with
Can
current,
we just pass
with current
that
leadership,
legislation?
with current leadership though, I wouldn't do that.
Texas lost that
I think.
right.
Honestly, I think we'd be okay.
Texas lost that right after the
without it.
Civil War. Before that, we could have.
You're
We
back.
lost the right?
We lost the right to secede after the Civil War. Oh, we fucked ourselves over on that count.
Well, they didn't really help.
No.
We're down in Georgia, like, we don't even know what the fuck we're doing here.
Yeah, we're just trying to keep Sherman out.
Like, it was. Like,
Yeah.
like seriously, there was, like, my grandfather was telling stories about his parents and then his parents and, like, down the line.
Them slave owners.
No,
Oh,
they were
okay.
they were poor. They were poor as fuck.
Okay, it was like
They
And he's
the
like-
slaves.
that family.
And
was
they were
past that.
going to fight in the Confederate Army, and they're like, "Why the fuck are we even doing this?
$100 a
Like,
slave.
I'm not even getting like, I'm fighting for someone
That's an
else's
expensive
land."
slave.
Yeah, right.
Yeah.
They're like, "We're fighting for someone else's land. Why are we even fucking doing that?"
Right.
It's like this doesn't even matter. We're shooting people. I'm shooting my cousin across the street.
Literally.
He was an asshole
Yeah.
too.
I mean, he was an asshole.
He
but
deserved
still,
it,
he didn't
but-
deserve to die. But
Knocked up my sister.
I shot him in the fucking face.
I see my cousin because he knocked up my sister.
Some bitch could be my daddy.
We don't know that.
That's Alabama. That's not Georgia.
Oh, sorry, Alabama.
I'm not.
That's why their football team is so tough.
It's all that inbreed. That well, we got to keep it.
Well,
in the
you know,
family.
down here in Alabama, at the University of Alabama, we got the pure breeds.
Then the pure breeds.
Purest breeding you ever did see.
Some guy in a lab is like stuck there for the rest of his
That
life.
motherfucker wasn't born out of a petri dish. He was born out of my dip can.
Oh God!
Them people at
Don't spit in that
Sesame.com.
one. You're trying to grow a baby.
No. Go ahead, cousin. You can go ahead and spit in there.
Throwing them good jeans, you bitch.
Focus on them. Focus on them.
But you know what? Here's the thing, and I think that's really cool of you guys to include local leadership
Oh yeah, absolutely.
for sure. Because you know, if we don't get shit right at the local level, how can we ever get shit right at the federal level?
Right,
Yeah.
and it gives people the chance to like have a voice because we'll like it's not even grilling them. We're just like, hey, like what's going on with this? Like,
Right.
what does this mean for us? What is this rezoning going to do for? Well, how's that benefiting your party versus my party and stuff like that? So we
Right.
can have conversations where it's like the uncomfortable conversations where we can have those disagreements, but also kind of see each other's side. So that one's really cool. And then the BDSM one is just all about like Sex 101, talking about like toys.
I think
and
that's
relationships
really
and
cool
stuff
too,
like that.
though, because there's a lot of people out there
Yeah,
who
and
don't
it-
know
that
that
community
they
is
may
about.
actually like something,
Yeah.
but they're too scared,
Too
to
talk
try,
about it.
or they feel like they're gonna get judged for it.
Yeah.
And then you guys offer the opportunity for them to learn about it.
It's a learning place. It's educational, and it's like a safe space because a lot of people like nowadays you scroll through well, at least on my TikTok, it gets to a dark place. But on my Fury page, like a lot of pup play is coming out,
Right.
and a lot of people are like, "So you're having sex with dogs?" I'm like, "That's completely different. It's
Right.
just a place where they can put on a hood, be a different person, kind of like escape their. It's like an escapism."
Right.
Yeah.
And so it's kind of like their therapy to get out of like their mind space and go to a safer space just because either past traumas happening now, just stress levels,
Yeah.
stuff like that. And it honestly doesn't even have to be sexual. It's just like you can have like a pup play like area where all these guys get together, have their hoods on, and it's just like a club hanging out, talking to new people, getting to know different sides of the community. So we try to make it to where it is sexual talk, but it's not dirty.
Well, and that's a great thing because I'll tell you what. Anybody who judges anybody by a sexual fetish, right? Go
Yeah.
fuck yourself.
Absolutely,
Because
because everybody has their own
you-
fetishes
if
and
you-
kinks. And
If you like painting,
yeah,
for example, that's your outlet. No one's gonna call you stupid for liking for fucking painting,
no,
right?
or they shouldn't.
They shouldn't. But yet, if someone has a sexual fantasy or a fetish, that's their release from this world that we live in. Leave them the fuck alone.
Absolutely. I mean, it's behind their closed doors. It's in their own bedrooms. Like, as long as it's not affecting you negatively or hurting you
And it's with
personally.
consenting adults.
Oh
Yes.
yeah, it's absolutely,
Absolutely,
with
yes.
consenting adults.
Yes.
That's what we push
Yeah.
really hard because a lot of people are just like, oh well, BDSM is like without consent. I'm like, actually, a lot of
It's
people
quite
like,
the opposite.
yeah, I'm like, actually,
Yeah.
a lot of people in that community don't drink, they don't do drugs. Like, they will not have a session if you've had even a drop of alcohol. They're like, nope, you
You
cannot.
have to have an enormous amount of trust in the other person.
Oh,
too.
absolutely.
absolutely.
Yeah, absolutely. It's not like people are just going around
Yeah.
like slap me.
Yeah.
That's not how that works.
Yeah.
There's a trust factor.
There's a consent, there's a trust
Yeah.
factor, there's communication, and that actually
a safe word.
a safe word.
Safe word. Yeah. No, you're absolutely right though, dude.
Yeah,
You're
safe
right.
words are
There's-
definitely
In
needed.
some situations, contracts.
Yes.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
I've been in that situation.
That
but-
guy wrote a book about it, made a fucking ton of movies about it.
Yeah, but it's just like that's what it is. It's just like having that conversation
Yeah.
with other people and not having it so taboo to where people don't want to talk about it, or
But it
even
gives them a place to.
it gives them a place to.
Yeah,
And then
yeah.
a lot of people like will ask questions. Obviously, it's 21 up because it's
Yeah.
international, so
Yeah.
we can't be like 18 plus. I'm like, that's only the United States. Like,
Exactly.
Everywhere else in the world, except for China, because China's like, we don't do that. Like, that's a no-no here.
We will bust down your door.
Literally.
Yeah.
It's
Yeah.
gotten scary over there. And that's why I believe the fact that freaking Biden is wanting to ban TikTok. I get it. That's because it's like false news. It's
Yeah.
false advertising. You can't. Like, people are just posting random shit and people are
Well,
believing in it.
Don't look
At
to
some-
TikTok for news. Look to them for entertainment.
Right.
Agreed.
And at some point, like, you have to be personally responsible for doing your own fucking research on something that comes up.
Absolutely. And I
Yeah,
think that's where
like-
people kind of fail.
Right.
And
Like-
we tell people flat out.
Check your fucking sources.
Yeah.
But check your fucking sources because you never know. Like, someone could just be trying to manipulate the shit out of you.
Right.
yeah, absolutely.
Oh yeah, for sure.
But it comes back to what they've been saying. It is
Like-
a privacy issue.
Like Fox News.
Not to name names.
Not to name names.
Not to name names,
If we're the only newscast
Wait,
that has like
I'm
surveillance
gonna say
cameras
your
on
line right
January
now.
6th.
I'm gonna have you say your line.
Yeah.
Not affiliated.
Not affiliated. Hashtag not sponsored.
Yeah, hashtag not a sponsor.
Don't want to be. Please don't. Like,
Yeah, but we would reject that sponsorship so fucking fast.
So fast.
what would
So
we be
fast.
selling though? Like at that point.
Yeah, right?
Not the money, just the sponsorship. Yeah.
This is sponsorship.
Yeah. Yeah, that's and then the way we get our news out is just like talking to people, reaching out. My other two co-hosts work at an adult shop, so we're able to like plug in with a QR code, and people are like, "Oh yeah."
I
I'll
want to
definitely
get
check you
Al
out."
on this show. Like I want to do this.
I think it would be fun.
I think this. We get a few whiskeys in him, and he'll tell you anything.
Absolutely, I would love to hear the experience.
What do you think my life has been? That it would be interesting.
Apparently, a lot about government politics.
Yeah, that's what I'm talking about.
Yeah.
Where were you
Lots of
thinking?
sex.
Mix the both?
We know how closely you follow the Clinton story.
Oh yeah,
Oh God!
That BDSM contract
war-
from the 60s.
it's a word of mouth thing. Yeah,
Good timing. I wasn't gonna say anything, but I was like, he's gonna time that so well.
swallow, Ray.
Swallow.
Choke
Dance
it
monkey,
down.
please.
Don't let it come out your nose like last night.
Or your ass. Clinch.
You get drunk faster that way. I learned that yesterday, aka from TikTok.
Okay.
Yeah, so your blood capillaries in your butt. So when you drink alcohol through your butt, you get drunk faster because it goes straight to your bloodstream.
Well, damn, we just been doing it wrong this whole time, boys. Do a handstand.
Get an enema bottle.
Hold my beer and do a handstand.
Funnel later, shove it down in there.
All right, give it 2 minutes.
Tap a keg and turn. Boosh.
No, a beer enema. a beer enema. It's fine.
Yeah.
It's fine.
Yeah, you'll be fine.
You know, stumble
Oh,
home. It's
God.
fine. Katie asks what happened. You're just like, I just got a beer enema.
Yeah, I'm gonna fart like a brewery.
Why does your fart smell like Bud Light? Don't worry about it.
Eat the butt like groceries.
Actually, I'll probably know corner. I don't want to talk about it.
Just be glad it's not Dos Equis.
Oh, God.
Oh God.
That would be Tres
Smells-
Equis.
smells like smells
You
like
start walking around and you're like, I am the most interesting man in the world.
smells like lime.
Oh shit! That
Fresh
would
and
hurt so
clean.
bad.
Well, this went down a slope that I did not
Yeah,
expect.
slippery slope.
Yeah, we need a break.
Yeah, take a break.
Let's take a
Where are
break.
y'all and where am I?
And we're back.
Hi, Ray.
Hey, you changed the colors.
Hey.
You actually changed the colors this time.
Yes, I
Yeah, we
did.
actually were responsible.
I'm so proud of you.
Yeah.
It took me a minute to figure out the smaller
Wait,
logo.
wait,
It
wait,
was
wait.
like
I don't
Christmas.
think we got the ones up top there.
Good job, Al.
It was like Christmas.
Yeah.
It's fine. It's
Well,
fine.
like that's the only thing you do on the show is lights.
You don't contribute at all.
And the additional comedic support
He
No,
has been
apparently
filled with zingers all day.
from the velvety pipes of Alberto Anibal Zavaleta.
Ooh.
Wait, throw the full name out there.
He said it fast. It's not like someone's
You
gonna
want my social
slow it
security
down.
number too?
I don't want to say I literally almost said mine, and I was like, "Wait,
Routing,
no."
routing number 0159.
Nah, socialist 2.
Yeah.
It's two.
Yeah.
Actually, it'll be number one.
Number
Quan.
No,
Juan.
Jesus got Juan.
No, he was born super late. So I'm
No,
pretty
that's
sure-
Jesus. That is Jesus to you.
Yeah, you missed the Jesus joke being full of himself. It's full of Jesus.
No, I recorded it.
Oh, okay. Save it for later.
It's for content.
He's like, it's for real. It's fine.
Before we go into the Amazon review,
Hulk smash.
tell me about your experience today.
Okay, we went axe throwing.
Oh,
with
cool.
a little, knife throwing in there just for fun.
Yeah, it was a little
Yeah.
storm. It got aggressive. Linda is aggressive.
She's competitive, yes.
What? Yeah. Linda?
No.
The firstborn?
Yeah. Let me tell you. Okay, let me get this out here.
Okay.
Okay.
It's a family-owned and operated
Yes.
business.
Yeah,
so
badass.
I think it's really
Smoking Axes
Okay.
is the name of the business.
Sweet.
They are at. Oh shit! They don't tell you here.
Look on the back.
No, don't tell you that either.
We'll
What was it?
Google it later.
Yeah, it's out. It's out on 377.
It's on 1377. It's in the Beer Creek
Yeah, that's just
Plaza.
the address. It's not.
Oh,
really-
okay. I know where that's at.
People can't
Bear
find
Creek
one
Plaza.
place.
Yeah,
like
so
that.
it's really
It's
cool.
actually a big like
Yeah.
shopping center. So.
It is
Yeah.
a big
Yeah.
like
The strip mall.
Strip mall.
Strip mall. Yeah.
790 Main Street, Suite 400.
Okay,
Okay.
that's not bad.
Yeah,
The pricing was great. It's
Carlos
27 per
Carlos was great.
Carlos
Okay.
is amazing.
Yeah, we were like, there was only one other family there with us, so he just let us play on.
So what we need to do is get him some stuff.
Yeah, absolutely. Get
When
a
you get him
shirt
some-
or a mug or something.
Michael, work on that. Get on some
Yeah, we're
Swag.
doing
listener swag.
Yeah,
Sweet.
I haven't got my swag that I paid for yet.
That is not my fault.
You gave my shirt to
I don't
him.
know what happened to
I
that.
don't know
You
what
said you
happened.
gave him my shirt.
No, I didn't. This is my shirt.
I ordered a shirt.
No, that's
That's my shirt.
Well, I've been wearing.
He
the fuck
gave
out
me
of
my
it.
shirt.
All right, I will get you a shirt. Calm down.
Somebody needs to get me a shirt. I
We'll get
paid
you a
for
shirt.
it.
Would you stop?
I want a refund.
I want a
You're,
hoodie.
you're giving our website bad publicity. I just want to let you know.
We have a website.
Oh no, the website did great. You just stole my shirt.
Anyway.
I mix up.
It was like, well,
everything.
they was bitching about it, so I just gave it to him.
He was.
He
though.
was.
We'll
all.
get shirts. We'll get you a shirt too.
I
Joe.
need a hoodie.
Yeah, you get a shirt.
I
You
want
get
the
a
hoodie.
shirt. Everybody gets a
I want a
shirt.
hoodie.
I want the hoodie.
I want a hoodie.
It looks really cool.
Yeah, but no, they're open Fridays 5 to 12 a.m.
Do you need me to read?
Saturday 1 to 12 a.m.
Numbers are hard.
Yes.
Reading's hard.
Yeah. And
Hooked on phonics work for me.
yep, Sunday.
It felt free.
You need a microscope.
I still read Shyamalan.
Glad I waited to drink.
My loving wife wrote the day, the hours, then the hours, the day.
Dyslexic.
So Sunday is 12 to 6.
Dyslexia at its finest.
They're not open during the week. That's cool.
That's actually really cool.
Yeah, but
It's like-
it's really nice.
So you had fun.
Yeah, had fun.
Yeah.
They've got other games there to play while you're waiting for your other family members to finish throwing.
Oh, okay.
So even the little, if you bring little kids, they can do something.
Oh, cool.
Yeah, they have like table games.
Yeah,
card
I'm not
games,
taking
all
Zach.
that fun stuff.
No,
Not that little?
Shouldn't be
No.
around sharp
So
objects.
the youngest can be 8 years old,
Yeah.
And they
Okay.
can throw?
and they can throw.
So Zoe can't go either.
No,
None of yours can go, but Vincent and Cole.
I wouldn't trust any of my kids to throw an egg.
Bam!
get a shell fragment in your eye.
Yeah.
Oh God!
Well, they
Yeah,
well they
I
do
wouldn't
give you
wanna-
like a whole like safety course and everything before. There's tables everywhere. They also have like I wouldn't say it's a full fledged bar, but they do have
Yeah.
taps.
Oh,
And they
okay.
always have like
Alcohol
sodas
or
and
sharp
stuff like that.
objects? No, Ray. No.
My interest is peaked.
No.
There's
So-
alcohol?
Yeah.
So we could do a
Not
live
for
show.
you.
There's
live
alcohol.
Show. Live show. Let's go.
Oh, that'd be badass.
Hook us up, Carlos.
That would
Oh
be
my
badass.
God, we should do that. We need to talk to this Carlos guy.
Oh yeah, and then it's just him and his wife.
So I can't do,
it's
like-
super small, nothing crazy. His kids are older.
Yeah.
That's cool.
And so he has nothing. Well, I wouldn't say nothing, but he runs that.
He has nothing better to do with his life.
Yeah.
No, and I
There's
think
nothing
and it's
like-
cool because it's a family-friendly
Yeah.
environment. He doesn't
Yeah.
do any tournaments, so a lot of
It's just
people
like
can
literally
do
go
it.
throw axes.
Yeah, you get your own
sweet.
lane.
And he's got
That's
his
pretty
little like homemade knives, star knives. It's like
Yeah.
4 points, and one of them sticks out. So
It's
that's
like
cool.
throwing
Sure,
a cross. That's how I felt.
Don't throw crosses at me!
You nail it on the board.
How fucking
I
terrible.
thought we
is it,
weren't
though?
doing Jesus jokes this time.
I couldn't help it.
Did we agree not to?
No, when
He's
was
just
that
kidding.
agreement and when did I sign
He's such an
it?
easy target, you know?
Oh, he's been nailed before.
Oh. Imagine someone printing a picture and using that as the
Oh my
That
God.
would be taking it too far, and that's coming from me.
Ooh. Well, I take that joke back.
You were there.
Wait, can you take your own targets?
You can take your own knives if he approves
Yeah.
of them.
Oh, okay.
Yes, right.
Dang.
There was something like flying over here, and I was like, what the fuck
Just
is that?
take your goddamn medicine
He had
and focus.
Here's that aneurysm.
Says the one person triggering everybody's ADHD.
Check your blood sugar.
I do not have ADHD. Square!
Where?
I'm gonna get a stuffed squirrel. Put it in that corner.
That'd be awesome.
Don't even tell him. Don't even tell him.
Oh, fuck, there's a squirrel here. That's a goddamn squirrel. That's a goddamn possum.
That would be
Put
really
it
good.
put it on a spring launcher. Hit a button. Pew. Squirrel go flying across.
All right, speaking of ADHD, are you doing the review today or mine?
Yeah. I wasn't here last week. You asked me to do one. I can
No, you
do
totally
one.
do one.
Yeah,
Do
we
it in
can-
the southern
we
country
can-
accent.
yeah,
We've
up
been
the
doing it all
difficulty
the
level.
Oh,
time.
no, but there's one he has to do in, like... So, Michael and I talked about this, and
Oh.
we're going to do, like, this week, we are going to do a long one. It's going to be cool.
Yeah.
We did?
But, yes.
Oh.
You're gonna do the... Remember the 2 short ones that you found that were absolutely hilarious? Remember?
It's like zoomed in on your face.
Say hi,
It
man.
did, actually. It was like, oh, shit, there's somebody else there.
I saw a face. Ooh, hi.
The camera got excited and, like, leaned in.
Yeah.
Ooh, what is that?
How's it going? I see you.
It's Anna controlling the camera. There he is.
Oh, God.
I like the way he carries his neutrino wand.
I got one of the 2. I didn't...
Extend
I didn't
it.
save the other one.
The short keyboard?
Yeah, I didn't save that one.
Oh.
It wouldn't work because you can't see the keyboard.
It's still funny as shit the
It's
way you
so
said it.
funny.
What?
Short keyboard. What?
Yeah, okay.
Don't worry
I'll see if I can find it.
Okay.
Speaking of which, when
Are we
y'all
doing
talk
Amazon
about-
review?
Are we doing that right now?
Are we doing it right now?
Yeah, let's do it.
We
All
might
right.
as well.
Alright,
You gotta-
Sound
cool.
effect. Sound effect. Thank you, John.
I don't know.
Anyway.
That last note.
I don't know what sound effect you're looking for.
I think that was porn.
Something.
Whoa.
That nasty 70s porn.
I wouldn't know.
Cues break music.
Bullshit.
No, I don't.
All right, Dance Monkey, go ahead.
All right, cool.
Yes!
So this
Damn
first
it, my
one.
line.
So wait. What?
Just go. Just go.
I want
Accent.
you to
Accent.
do it
I'm telling
like a
the
country
Southern
bumpkin.
bumpkin.
Okay.
Thanks.
Country boy. Oh.
Country boy.
Okay. All right. Cool. Well, let's do it. So this first one is for an Alsop Wrist Assist ergonomic wrist rest for support and flexibility.
Oh, no, this one doing the voice that you used
It's boobs,
when
ain't
you were
it?
reading it to me.
Is it?
Oh, okay.
Is it boobs?
No.
No.
Would you
Oh,
just
okay.
what?
Also,
That's
why is
called
that such a
bra?
wish title? I was like, there was a lot of words. in
He's
that
like, well,
one.
we were talking about boobs earlier.
Are you sure it's not Amazon review? It's
under-
a wish review?
It's under 13. It's under 13 words.
Okay.
1, 2,
Oh,
3,
oh.
4, 5, 6.
I thought you
He's
But-
actually counting the fucking
Yeah,
words.
it's
I thought you were talking.
Okay.
I
Nine
Okay.
words.
That's
thought you
fine.
were talking about age. I'm like,
Tell me about this wrist thing in 9 words or less.
Go.
soft.
Alsop Wrist Assist ergonomic wrist rest for support and flexibility. That's
That's
9 words.
I heard a lot of S's and I was lost.
It's the Alsop Wrist Assist ergonomic wrist rest for support and flexibility.
Sorry, Les.
You sound like me in 6th grade.
Oh no!
I heard that.
Anyway,
Go ahead.
it's messed up. Anyway, thank you for joining me today, team. We need to come up with a packaging design for our ergonomic wrist rest. What's our target market?
Yes. Keep going.
It's primarily people with weak, injured wrists. I would expect a large amount of them to have arthritis. Okay, so we should wrap it in plastic and cover it in cardboard and make it impossible to open then? Yes! Ideal! Use all the glue! How much glue? Every last drop we have! Make those limp-wristed weaklings suffer!
End of review.
And that's the end.
That's awesome.
Limp wristed? What?
Limp-wristed.
I liked it.
I felt a
thought
little
it was funny.
disappointed.
What?
But that's why it wasn't the only one.
Okay, cool.
And see, that's why we don't do short
ones.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yes.
I was like,
Alright.
it didn't scratch the itch that I had.
Sound advice.
Shorties don't get advertising.
You gotta be longer than 4 inches.
Wow.
or 30.
Wow.
Or 30 minutes.
Using an actual ruler.
Not a measuring tape.
Not a tape measure.
Not a man measuring
If you're
stick.
shorter than 4 inches or not longer than 30 minutes.
Okay, so this one I will say,
I got
I
that one.
have
Okay.
not read fully.
High five.
It's still pretty funny, but I'm doing it in Southern.
Yes.
Southern,
Yeah, let's do a Southern.
Southern drawl. All right.
I haven't heard this one.
Southern
All right, let's go.
Southern drawl. All right.
Dance
so this
monkey. Dance monkey dance.
is for a 5-pound bag of sugar-free gummy bears.
Go ahead.
Do they have belly buttons?
Do they?
No, I.
You should Google a
You
picture
can't really
later.
tell from the picture.
We'll
Zoom
Google
in.
it later.
Here,
All right,
here's
quit
the
worrying about
picture.
Okay.
Okay.
Click the bell.
Yeah, click the belly button. All right, so
Yeah.
it says, so
Picture of
it is
Lent.
titled by Christine E. T. I'm not going to say the full last name. Lo siento, Christine.
That's their fault. Put their full name on there.
Yeah, right?
They put it out there. Why do we got to censor it?
Yeah.
Okay, continue, please.
This isn't Japanese porn.
That's your country accent?
No, anyway. So it's that's not the review. So by Christine E.T. Not the extra.
Phone home.
So,
Your mommy wants
titled "Just Don't," unless it's a
How many
gift for
stars?
someone you hate. 1 star.
Oh shit.
1 star.
Ooh, this is gonna be good.
Just don't, unless
do
it's
this.
a gift for someone you hate.
Ominous.
Oh man, words cannot express.
Like Elvis.
Ain't nothing but a hound dog.
Same brain. You did. You're like, hey there, put them all.
Her there, put 'em on.
I'm not doing the whole thing as Elvis. I
Oh my god, that would be
have
fantastic.
it in
Nope,
me.
you committed. You're in for penny.
No, just
Oh, what is that about these gummy bears?
In for a penny, in for a pound.
we can't get through one review.
That's the second one.
All right.
Beads of sweat forming on the brow.
Oh man, words cannot express what happened to me after eating these. The gummy bear cleanse. If you are someone that can tolerate sugar substitute, enjoy. If you are like the dozens of people that tried my order, run. First of all, for taste, I'd rate these a 5. So good, soft, true to taste, fruit flavors like the sugary variety, I was a happy camper. But, or should I say B-U-T-T, but, not long after eating about 20 of these, all hell done broke it loose.
Oh shit.
I had a gastrointestinal experience like nothing I'd ever imagined. Cramps, sweating, bloating, beyond my worst nightmare. I've had food poisoning from some bad shellfish, crawdads and shit. Little embellishment. And that was almost like a skip in the park compared to what done happened inside of me.
Dung happened.
Done.
Little dumb.
Done happened inside.
Don't have me.
Then came the flatulence. Heavens to Muktigard. I don't know what the fuck that word is. The sounds like trumpets calling the demons back to hell. The stench like 1,000 rotten corpses done vomited. I couldn't stand to stay in one room for fear of succumbing to my own odors. But wait, there's more. What came out of me felt like someone had a funnel to Niagara Falls through a coffee straw. I swear my sphincters were screaming. It felt like my torrential flood of toxic waste. 100% liquid. Flammable liquid. Napalm! It was actually a bit humorous for a nanosecond, as it was just beyond anything I could imagine possible. And it went on for hours.
Oh,
I felt violated when it was over. Which I think might have been sometime in the early morning of the next day. There was too much Pabst Blue Ribbon for me to tell. There was stuff coming out of me that I ate at my wedding in 2020.
Finally passed that ball of chewing gum.
God. I had 5 pounds of these innocent looking, delicious tasting hell bears. So I told a friend about what had happened to me, thinking it had to be some type of sensitivity I had to the sugar substitute. And in spite of my warnings and graphic descriptions, she decided to take her chances and take them off my hands. Silly ass woman.
Jelly ass.
Niagara ass.
All the same for her. And a phone call from her while on the toilet, because you kind of end up living in the bathroom for a spell, telling me she really wished she would have listened. I think she was crying. Her sister was skeptical and suspected that we were exaggerating. She took them to work.
Oh,
Since
God!
there was still 99% of a 5-pound bag left. She works for a construction company where there were builders, roofers, house painters, landscapers, etc. Lots of people who generally have limited access to toilets on a given day. Oh, fuck.
Imagine giving this to Ray. Like, here you go.
I can't imagine where all of those poor men and women pooped that day. I keep envisioning men on roofs crossing their legs with brown trousers and trying to decide if they can make it down the ladder or if they should just jump.
Get a bucket.
If you order these, best of luck to you. And please, don't post a video review during the aftershock. P.S. When I ordered these, the warnings and disclaimers and legalese were not posted. I'm not a moron. Also, not sure why so many people assume I'm a man. I'm a woman. As you can plainly see from my voice. We poop too. Of course, our poop sparkles and smells like a walk in a meadow of wildflowers. Except not after eating these gummy bears.
I was like, wait, what?
Thanks for all the great comments. I've been enjoying reading them and glad for the horror that I experienced and snacking on these and shit.
Well, I tell you, that's one fucking story right there,
Yeah.
boy.
Damn.
Sounds better than laxatives and Taco Bell.
Oh my god.
Right? Damn.
Yeah.
Like next time,
If you constipated, there you go, bitch.
gummy bear cleanse.
Jesus
Oh,
Christ. Did you hear about the gummy bear diet? No. What happened? I ate 3 of them and I lost 25 pounds.
Literally.
Jesus.
How'd you do that? Lost it out on the toilet.
Hydro Thunder!
Get one of those soft toilet seats so you don't cut the circulation off to your legs.
Yeah, no shit. Jesus Christ.
At that point, just lay in the tub. Like, I'm sorry, but
Just lay there and just be like,
Downhill. Yeah, face your butt downhill.
Yeah,
there you go.
I've been there.
I didn't need to know that, but okay.
poor guy.
Relatable.
The things that you have been through.
Things that have been through him.
I was expelling demons.
You're like Bill Cosby when he was like with the toilet bowl. Oh, toilet bowl. I love you, toilet bowl.
But two gophers trying to squeeze out the same hole.
I felt like there's a perfect moment to drop our guy Thomas Thornhill from TikTok when he was reading this. He's a guy on TikTok and he reads these messed up signs.
Yeah.
And he does it like a funny voice.
Okay.
And one of them, the spelling was just terrible. And he's like, "Bussy cuts and gravy." And then like it was like scrambled eggs. And then the next one was jelly ass. One of them was, "Please don't upload or download fish."
It's like a no fishing sign.
It was fantastic.
Oh my god, love that.
Yeah, but yeah, I thought it was like perfect moment. Like jelly ass.
Jelly ass.
Anyway, great review, Michael. Congratulations.
Yes.
Good job.
Thank you.
Good job. You did your homework. You
I
stood
did.
the assignment for once.
I
He did it at my house 20 minutes before the show.
No, that's why I was late.
You had to get the voice down,
Hey,
right?
shout out to Katie for bringing that up.
Yeah, no,
Oh,
she did.
Shout out to
Shout
Katie.
out to Katie. Good job,
Yeah,
Katie.
she brought
Thank
that
you.
up.
Breaking
Speaking
the
of
fourth
shout
wall.
outs, speaking of shout outs, let's shout out to the fans because our numbers are going up. So thank you very much
Oh yeah.
Hell
for
yeah.
continuing to listen to us.
No, I did create 3 accounts.
Join our chaos. Throw on some comments. Get in there.
Literally, please comment.
Get it.
Comment.
Get it. We will bring you on the show. Look, we brought Amanda on the show. We can bring you on the show too.
We brought John on the show.
What about John's like? Awesome.
You may have to pay for
I
your
don't
own
know about
airfare.
that. I really need y'all
Yeah.
to stop lying to people.
We think you're awesome, John.
I also love the fact that, like, in your last podcast, y'all were, like, dropping hints, which I'm dropping a big hint, but, you know.
You are dropping a very big hint.
Yeah.
But we're not going to announce it yet.
Yeah, we're working on some things in the
We're
background.
working on some things in the background.
I love how
in the
good-
background. We're working on some
Yeah.
things.
See what the
Oh, snap,
future
I
will
see it
hold.
now.
He's only give it away, Michael. I'm fucking dead.
He's only been wearing it the whole goddamn show.
I'm colorblind. It's not like it fucking stands out.
All he sees is just black, and he's just like, What colors do you see, Michael? Let's test this.
It's
here.
mostly just
We
like, wait,
played
like
that
on your
game.
hat?
Yeah.
What color- wait.
It's like blue
Okay.
And
and green,
Okay.
and there's like some pink in there.
Okay.
Yeah, there is.
Okay. Cool.
Yeah.
You're not that bad.
What about the lettering?
I can tell it's tie-dye, so I'm imagining I'm imagining rainbow colors.
Well,
that's
you know.
tie dye.
Okay, speaking of rainbow colors, the new thing is Legibitiqua.
You mean lettuce, bacon, tomato?
Hey, cucumber spelled with a Q, right?
Cucumber. Q-U.
come quad.
What is?
What was that Orbit commercial?
What? It's
That
what
Orbit
is-
commercial.
Oh.
She was like,
You a lint liquor.
you lit liquor.
Liquor.
You two-timing kumquat.
Who are you calling liquor, you coot clean? Son of a biscuit.
My favorite reaction was him. Like, he was like, what the French toast?
What the French toast?
What the French toast?
Yeah.
Oh, God.
Oh, my
But
God.
it's LGBTQ. It's like
Yeah, it's Legibitiqua.
Let's get beer, tacos, and quesadillas.
Yes! I'm stealing that for my next TikTok.
Oh,
That's a real. That's a real.
That's fantastic.
No, so the new thing is that there's a whole chart on TikTok where it's like, it's 2023. I'm assuming that you're part of Legibitiqua, unless you come out as straight. And I was just like, you can't tell that to people.
so wait, is it LGBTQ?
Yeah,
Oh,
LGBTQIA.
IA. Okay, so they
Plus.
added the IA.
Yeah, they keep adding letters. That's why it's called the alphabet mafia.
Yeah, right.
I'm hoping you're
Let's
like,
get
can we
beer,
stop?
Tacos, quesadillas, and
Laxatives and-
incendiary assholes.
Oh, jeez.
And then all these other people are just like, you need to start adding an S. And I was
So
just
with
like,
the-
no, you can't be part of the flag.
So it's
There are already too many colors.
So like growing up, it was LGBT, and then it was LGBTQ or no, L.
Growing, okay, so from
was
7th
LB.
grade to 8th grade.
No.
7th grade
See, I'm older.
to 10th grade.
Then my generation started LB.
Y'all started
LBG.
You want-
LBG.
Yeah,
LGBT.
Am I allowed to say what my generation had?
Yeah,
No.
please
Go
do.
for
No,
it.
please
What is
do.
it?
We really
What?
need to know.
What was it? You opened this door.
You did. I'm walking through.
We had
steers and queers.
I heard someone say that the other day. They were like, "Oh, you must be one of them queers. Well, I folks with the steer people," and I was
Yeah.
just like, "You just go back in time."
mind you, I'm just repeating what we had back then.
That's fine.
There was homos, gays, fags, dykes.
Okay.
That was about it.
We're taking the word fag back.
Wait, at least
Well, the
at least-
British took that.
Well, they already had
Hey, you know what?
cigarettes.
At least
Yeah.
we're getting better.
Yeah.
Are we? Ooh, that's
Really?
questionable.
No,
Are
well,
we?
what I mean in the sense
Are
of we're not
we?
saying like words like that anymore.
Oh, true.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Right.
we're actually like
Hell, man, you can't even
it's not as bad.
Yeah, when I get called a fag, I'm like, for all good.
you can't even say sexual assault without having it shortened to SA or having the E
ASA.
asterisk the E's asterisk
See,
out and
like
They even did you know they
I think that is some bullshit though, because I think that honestly that's another way to silence people that have been raped.
Absolutely.
agreed.
yeah.
Agreed. Well, you know
I
they
don't-
even
I
talked
don't
about
agree
I raised
taking.
my
They
hand,
even
like,
talked about
part
taking.
of that community.
They talked about taking. It was a blog I was reading. I don't know the truth of this, but they were talking about taking "Rape Me" off of Lithium,
What?
off of Nirvana's album.
Oh, I thought you.
They
the
are
medicine.
actually
Or
making
in
them-
utero. It's on in utero.
It's utero.
In utero.
And
Yeah.
so
But they were talking about taking it off because of the words "rape me."
they're having to.
But there's a point behind that song. You know what I mean? Like there's a
They
point.
took that whole song off the radio, which was like "Baby, It's Cold Outside" because of that.
I know, but it has no pretense.
Okay.
There's no pretense.
Welcome to the snowflake generation.
Right.
Here is a
Thank
current,
you.
Here's a current listing of LGBTQIA plus basic terms and definitions. I'm just going to read the
So
list.
wait. So
That's fine.
are you part of the LGBTQIA and then the LGBTQIA plus is like a membership fee?
That's the premium.
It is.
That's premium.
It is. It's the premium
Listen to the
version.
TikTok that you showed me about that.
And
Yeah.
so it's like the whole, and I don't want to get into it. Well, let's get into it. I don't believe in using more pronouns than we already have. So he, she is where I stick to. And you can attack me for not using they, because if you're if you're a woman transgendering to a man, I'm going to call you a he. If you're
Yeah.
a man transgendering to a woman, I'm going to call you a she.
I think that's what they're looking for is just the visual
validation.
Visual validation.
But then you have the people that want to go through the whole Native American experience where they believe in two spirits. And I'm like, okay, if you're part of that
That's great. that you believe
tradition,
that.
Let's.
but it's two spirited.
I'm
They
part of-
don't even say they,
It's not all
them.
Native American. It's a certain
Group.
part.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm not saying all of them, but
No,
what I'm saying
it's
is
a
there is a
certain
certain.
Well, I'm going to ask him to
subcategory.
respect my age, and I say that looks like a he. I'm going to call it a he.
Until you tell me otherwise.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But then
Until
don't.
you
That's where I'm at.
But that's the
like,
problem that I have with people that come at me
But
when you're like, "Oh,
do
it's
it
hey,
politely.
Absolutely,
Yeah.
please
Yeah.
don't attack me for it.
Fuck. How?
Like if you look like a boy, I'm gonna say you're a boy until you're like, oh,
Yeah,
I go by
like,
she, and I'm like,
just
okay,
say it.
now I know.
Just say it. What would you prefer? If
I've-
you're offended by what I said, then what would you prefer? You want me to call you a dumbass? I'll do that too.
Oh yeah, absolutely. I just want to go back to the '90s where they were like, he's a dude, she's a dude, we're all dudes.
Yes.
right?
Yes.
Can we go back to like,
everyone
yeah,
was
that's
a
a
dude.
dude. Yeah,
Everyone was a
Dude.
everyone is a dude. Hey, dude, what's up? And it's just like
It was
anybody.
like a thing. My
Yeah.
my aunt growing up, like her and her best friend, they called each other dudes.
Absolutely.
It was
see?
just like there was nothing about it. It was
What's up,
nothing.
dude?
It was just dude.
Yeah.
Yeah.
She said it all the time. She's like, dude. She said
Yeah.
it to my grandfather one time, and
I
she
call
looked
my
at
sister
him.
dude.
He looked at her like he was going to kill her.
No,
But you're-
I call my sister dude.
Yeah.
I call your sister dude.
Yeah.
But there's like all this.
But I do it to
backlash
insult her.
for people
I call her
and
Linda.
influencers. I hope so. That's a
Why?
name.
Why would you do that?
What? Call her by
Call
her
her
name?
Linda.
The name that I gave her?
Nobody does that.
Yeah.
Whatever.
Yeah, I know. I'm so 1960.
I just like spit all over the keyboard.
1960? You sure? Like,
1962.
Not
Well,
69.
that era.
he actually meant
Decade.
he actually meant 1960 BC.
oh,
Oh, okay.
Yeah,
That makes a
yeah.
lot more sense.
well, no,
It's totally different time.
No, 1960 was pretty cool, so I stuck with that one instead.
oh,
Was it-
that access to flux capacitors.
Yeah.
Where you're literally sharing one brain cell. Anyway, go on.
Oh my God.
Go on with your
No,
research.
this
I
is
wanna
just
hear.
this is just a list of the terms that they have.
Okay, go for
Okay.
it.
I'm not getting into the definitions of them unless you're extremely curious.
You can research it yourself. I'm sorry.
Ray.
Yeah, just
Yeah.
We'll leave
Okay,
a link in the
we got
description. There you go.
Lesbian, gay, bisexual,
Here's your link.
transgender, queer, intersex, asexual, pansexual, cisgender,
This
which
is
means
the premiums.
that means straight.
Yes. Keep going.
Would
Keep
that
going.
be hetero?
Well,
Cis, as in you are born this way, you
Or
identify
this
this way.
yeah.
Like I'm a cis gay
Wait,
male.
that has a definition?
Yes, cis
you're
has
not a
definition.
cis gay male.
Yeah, I'm a cis gay male.
Okay, fine. Biological sex,
Wait, isn't that
gender identity,
Never mind.
don't
I'm
even.
confused.
We're not.
Sexual identity, don't even.
Research it yourself.
Ally, heterosexual privilege. This is just other
Wait,
bullshit.
what?
Don't even. Don't
We're,
even.
we're not
don't
getting
even,
into it.
Don't even.
Do your
don't
research, and
Okay.
then next episode
All
we'll
right.
talk about it.
Okay.
Heterosexism or the hetero thing that I can't even pronounce.
Heteronormative.
Heteronormative. It ends with a Y. How can it be a V?
Normativity. Heteronormativity. My bad. Jesus Christ, Dad.
John's
As
confidence?
I said, her phonics didn't work for me. Jesus.
John's confidence in that was like, ooh,
It went down. My ego was like,
Notice I went to John for this.
he was like, read that, bitch.
Well, don't give it to him. He probably can't see the color.
It's black and white.
Fuck you.
It's pink.
That's
You're
why I
wrong.
All right, so
it's
okay,
great.
hold on.
Wait,
You know, to
no,
be-
it's gray and white like everything else.
To reel it
Oh,
back.
yeah.
Go ahead. Reel it back.
Okay, just hold on.
Go ahead and reel it
I
back.
just want to say this. We're talking about these like identifying pronouns, and these,
Go ahead. Go.
is it doing the thing again?
I was messing with my mic, so go ahead.
All right, but anyway, we're talking about these pronouns and everything. Guess what? I don't give a shit. Live your life. Be happy.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
But don't get offended when I say, I don't know.
1,000%. And
Because
that-
I don't know. I'm not going to ask you what your sexual preference is.
You're,
I'm not going to ask you your sexual preference.
Exactly,
I'm not
like,
going to ask you
it's-
your
it's
pronouns.
like-
I'm going to say your name professionally until you're like, I go by he, she, whatever.
Yes.
And that's fine.
You're
I just won't identify. I just won't be one of those people that will go through the whole Zai, Zay,
no Jesus.
all the extra, because I'm just like, okay, at this point, we are all spiritual beings
Right.
put on this earth to go through a human experience.
Yeah.
And I'm sorry that your human experience has been like through some trauma and you don't identify with this world. Half
Right.
of us on this planet don't. We're ready to go home.
Right.
I'm over it. I've been over it since the age of 18 when I got diagnosed with depression. I'm like, I hate it here.
Right.
I'm ready to go home.
It's like,
But then it like gives you the right to look at somebody and go, you can suffer with me.
yeah.
Yeah.
Like, I mean, I'm just saying, like, people,
Oops,
know-
got your will to live.
Well,
here's the thing on this. We've talked about this on this show before.
I missed this episode.
And I
I didn't
think
go
that
back.
if this goes, gets bigger than it is, I'm going to keep talking about it.
Oh,
We've
yeah.
talked about this several times on the show. I cannot express this enough. I have lost people to mental illness. Whether you're suffering or whatever you're going through, people need to understand. Just reach out.
Yes.
I mean, like somebody reach out to that person and say, "Hey, you have a good day."
Check in with your strong friends.
Exactly. That's all you got to do. And I know it sucks for some people that they don't want to check in on these people that
they
are
don't know
suffering.
how.
They don't know how. So I'm just saying, pick up the phone and call them and say, "You know what? I know you're.
I hope you
I
had
know
a good day today.
Yeah.
That's all I need.
Or just a good morning.
Yeah. Good morning.
Don't start with morning. Say good morning.
Yeah.
Start off something positive and give them to something in the positive. The day
Give people
positive.
give people a safe space
Or
a home base. If
like,
you
what are you excited about today?
Yeah. Exactly.
Like, boom.
Because like a lot of people that go through depression and anxiety, I send my friends text messages of like, "Hey, did you get out of bed today?" They're like, "Yeah," and then it's just like, accomplish one thing down. Check that off the to-do list today.
Now
Yeah.
make
It's
your
perfect.
bed.
Now
Yeah.
make your bed.
There's there's a naval officer who has a speech about that.
Oh, I loved that.
Make your bed.
speech.
That's just
Yeah.
I will
Yes.
send you that link.
Only
to put
thing
in
I've
the
seen it.
description.
Yeah. We'll put it in the
That's- yeah,
subscription.
that's the only thing you do,
It's
make
a
your
damn
bed.
good. It's a damn good speech.
yeah.
But
And,
yeah, I don't care about your background. I don't care about your religious beliefs. I don't care about your political beliefs. If you stay in your own lane, great. If you are in my life, I'm gonna care for you. I'm gonna reach out,
Right.
check in on you, especially your strong friends, because we're the people that put on the best masks. The people that are the happiest are the saddest.
That's
Yeah.
right. I agree.
Yo.
But you stay happy by drinking water and minding your own fucking business.
Stay in your lane, Karen. Fucking A.
Drink water and mind your own fucking business.
like
That's
your-
how
your-
you fucking go to work.
Your politics, your religion, and your genitalia, don't shove them down my throat.
I don't know about the genitalia part. I'm over here for it. Like, come here, boy. Come here, baby boy. Let's go.
Oh Jesus!
Let's start your morning off right.
I hope you don't talk to your boyfriend like that.
Oh, I do. In the morning, I'm like, let
Baby
me suck
boy.
your soul out. Like, have a
Baby
good day.
boy? Nah.
Oh my
All the time. I'm like, this is my baby.
Did y'all hear that?
Boy.
That fourth wall just broke.
It's important.
Well, it's almost over
Sounded
anyway.
like
Mike.
It's
We only
important. It's important to gargle in the morning.
We can take a break real quick and then
Rinse
We can
and
take a
spit.
break. How
We'll
much?
take a break. We got 30 more
where-
minutes. We can take a break.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, take a break.
All right.
Gargle.
Music.
I was in the bathroom.
And we're back for the last segment of the show.
Just in time.
All right, so a couple of things real quick. Let's just go ahead and jump into this. Well-known celebrities actually survived this week.
Yeah.
Another week where we didn't
What the
lose.
fuck did you just say?
Don't fucking worry about it. Just roll with it. Don't,
roll with it,
you
bro.
don't. You don't call it out during the show. You just roll with it.
Well-known survivor celebrated this week.
Yes.
Are you like on the scene reporting? Well-known survivors have survived this week on Survivor.
Yeah.
Like,
Yes.
Unfortunately, though,
Well,
that's
you know.
not super well known. I mean, like if you listen to Southern Rock, then you know who this is.
Ew.
No,
There's a lot of people.
don't you?
There's a lot of people
Just-
that listen to it. I'm one of
Yeah.
those people.
I
Weird.
grew up listening to it, and I don't know their names.
So Leonard
Don't
Skinner,
assume
guitarist.
my musical knowledge.
So Leonard Ginner.
Leonard Ginner. Get her done.
What are you drinking?
Don't worry about it.
Don't worry about it.
Quit
Got
fucking
some-
looking
got some
over here.
Tainted coffee.
Paps.
All right. Anyway, so Leonard Skinner guitarist Gary Rosington,
Okay.
one of the last surviving original members of the band, has died at 71.
What
Good for
band?
him.
Wait, so he survived that plane crash?
He did. Well, he wasn't on the
What
plane.
did he do?
Remember,
That's why when you're like, you survived the plane crash, I was like,
we got to remember
He
in
wasn't
that
even on that
plane crash. Do you know the story? This is where Ronnie Van Zant died.
The plane
Lead singer of
crashed.
Leonard Skinner. The
I like
original.
how he's looking at me like, do you know this?
I mean, do you know? Do you know anything about it? Okay,
Was he
so-
born then?
No.
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 Were you?
No.
The only reason I know about it was because my mama lived like 2 doors down from him. She used to babysit something of this,
Yeah.
like their alligator or some shit. I don't know.
The kid.
Hey, believe it or not,
What
my
is
grandmother.
the-
This is crazy. I didn't know that. My grandmother used to babysit Terry Bradshaw.
Oh, interesting.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Blink, blink.
Oh wait,
Do
maybe
you not know who Terry Bradshaw is?
No, I do not know who Terry Bradshaw is. Please explain for me.
Only one of the greatest NFL legends to ever live.
Okay, go on.
It's
there's
not
a lot.
It's not for
Okay,
me.
okay.
It's
Let me
not for me.
rephrase
It's not
that.
for
And then
me.
after
Let me.
Sportscaster.
I'll retract that.
Okay,
and
please
go
do.
with only the most well-known sportscaster
There you go.
for the NFL.
Love up.
Okay, is that better?
That's a lot better.
Okay.
you still don't know who he is, do you?
I know who
He
he is.
is.
Okay,
It is.
good.
Madden? Hello?
Madden.
Yes. Wasn't he like
Who are we talking about?
voiceover? Terry Bradshaw.
Yeah, he was a
Brad-
voiceover
like
for Madden.
Terry Bradshaw isn't Madden.
I know that.
He was a
voiceover,
for the game.
bitch. Get the fuck focused. Maybe you should put that down.
That's like his ninth one.
Literally.
No, don't come between me and my beer. My drink.
Put some sugar-free
that's
gummy
beer.
bears in
That's
there.
beer.
It's lager beer. Yeah, it's Guinness. Right? Isn't that Guinness?
No.
I'm still reeling on the fact that Al said, "Don't come between me and my beer,"
Yeah.
and nobody caught it but me.
No.
And I'm like, over
No,
here,
we
how
were
dirty
rolling
is
on
my
it."
fucking mind? Like, dude, this is terrible.
It's as dirty as your drink is.
Don't come between my bear. I'm like,
oh,
What'd you
shit.
do, Ray?
you can time that?
I like bumped the screen. It's like, fuck
Fucking
you.
Damn, yeah.
Yeah.
There's a
We're
bunch-
professionals on this show,
there's a
Michael.
bunch of
Get it
drunken
right.
assholes in this room.
Yeah.
It's a budget set.
I've noticed, like, I've watched the show several times. We get better as the night goes on.
It does. And that's why when y'all are like, oh, it's over. And I'm like,
Oh.
but I just got into it.
You know, here's the thing. We started. We
It just
when
now
we
got
started
fun.
it. When we started, and we talked about this yesterday. It was terrible. We started the show.
The show was terrible.
When we first started, we were terrible.
Oh, yeah.
We kept it at a solid hour. Like, we kept it at an hour, at an hour. And then Michael comes in, and he was like, you don't have to do it for an hour. You can do it longer. And I was like, what?
So as you
Listen
grow,
to podcasts.
Talking about the show, right? Okay.
so as you grow, shut up. Why did it take me forever to get to that conclusion? Shut up. But no,
John was like, I got it.
If you're done in an hour, you're doing it wrong.
Something ain't right.
multiple rounds, bro. Multiple
Something
rounds.
ain't
Why
right.
did I look at you? That made it awkward
I don't
for
need
me.
to know.
No,
If it's an hour at that point, it's like, how many kids you got?
Their eyes locked across the vacant room.
not at all.
Not-
Please
not
don't.
at all.
As we said before, that's my brother right there. That's incest. This is not Alabama.
That's not what I was talking about.
Sweet home Alabama.
No, if you keep it longer than an hour,
What?
that AdSense.
That's a Leonard Skinner song.
It is. Very good, Michael.
Wow, look
Back on topic.
Rain sounds.
Yay.
I turned it up so you could actually hear the applause.
Makes you have to pee.
Can you? It just makes me want to pee.
Hydro Thunder.
I could never.
That
be
is not going to be a new phrase. I want that on the hoodie. I want the coffee shirt on the front,
Hydro.
and then have Hydro
Hydro
Thunder,
Thunder.
right where the butt is.
I think, you know what? I think
Some people are like, Hydro
It could be in the
Thunder?
front, too.
All right,
episode name. That's what it is.
There you go.
Hydro Thunder. There we
Season
go.
4. Season 4 gear. We'll get it out.
Season 4, yeah.
Love that.
We got to start pulling some sayings out, like
Yeah,
Dance Monkey.
might be
Dance-
copyrighted.
We say Dance Monkey all the time.
That's
We'll
fine.
see. We'll check it out.
Yeah, Dance Monkey.
it's
and Hydro
not,
We
Thunder.
could always misspell hydro.
I love what he
True.
did. Did you see what he did with the ad? I don't know if you've seen it, but he put on one of the ads, he put, "What's in your cup?" It's fucking clever, right?
That is clever.
That was really good. I was
go.
really proud of him.
Speaking of ads, if it's longer than an hour, think about your AdSense on YouTube when you grow.
Yeah, right?
I'm just
You
saying.
need to get rid of this guy.
Indigestion.
That's what I was thinking. I was trying to ignore it.
It just bubble up.
It was like,
It's just that Coke's just bubbling back.
I was like, ooh, like clogged drain much. Jesus. Fix that, please.
It's just a bubble,
why I
bubble,
don't like
bubble, bubble,
whiskey.
bubble.
I was sitting here trying to talk over it, and I'm like, "What is that?" In my brain, I'm like, "What is that fucking noise?"
It's all that beer.
Oh, Jesus.
What's all that there, bear?
It's all of
Oh, I'll tell
beer,
you
yeah.
what, Natty Light just don't sit right no more.
Oh, God. Ugh. Natty Light is just
Oh,
water.
I had a Keystone face.
What?
Did, totally did.
Say that what?
Action. I actually can see that.
Keystone.
I had a Keystone face.
Like, I'm glad that you grew out of it.
yeah, but it was like we were broke, and I was
I said
like,
I had
"Oh
a
look, this
Keystone
beer's
face.
cheap as shit," and I bought it, and I had like a key.
Keystone face.
At that point, you just piss in a bottle and drink it.
Yeah, I mean that's seriously like I don't even know why this even.
Don't look at
happened
me
in
like
my
that.
life.
Recycled alcohol.
There you
Like,
go.
I don't even know why it happened in my life, but I was like, I need to have
naturally
Keystone.
filtered.
So the only quote unquote beer that didn't sit well.
That was all over my arm.
Speaking of
That was
COVID,
a gift from me to you.
speaking of COVID, I don't have COVID.
Oh God.
DNA, the gift of giving.
He's giving it back. You're welcome.
Yeah.
Maybe you'll live longer.
At least 50%.
Does he really need to live longer? Though?
Yes.
Yeah.
Okay, he's been around.
Shut
since-
up.
I was kidding.
That's my father, you
I was
asshole.
kidding.
Thank you.
He's immortal.
I was kidding. He is immortal. It's really funny. Okay, I've talked about this. I have talked about
We
this
played
before.
this at his funeral. He's immortal.
I talked about this before on the show. I've known Al for 8 years, and in those 8 years, he never got sick. Never. Kids
Well,
had fevers.
I
and
had my-
stomach viruses around him, and nothing. Nothing.
Zach has coughed in my eyeballs.
Yeah, and COVID. He gets it 3 fucking times,
Yeah. That's
and it put him
One day.
down. Like he was down.
Oh, it wasn't that bad.
I called him, and he was like, "Hello."
Us too.
I'm like, Al, are you okay? Or is this the resurrection? Are you zombie Jesus or what?
No, I just had I had my sexy voice.
No, that was not sexy. There was nothing sexy about that.
have another brother?
There was nothing sexy about that because he answered the phone and he's like, "What's going on?"
I can still work.
Well, the one
alive.
time I'm recording a
I'm alive.
podcast, he calls and he's like, I'm like, hello?
Oh, you're talking about
So we were recording and we were talking about how a lot of introverts don't like phone calls. We'd rather have text messages. But like having PTSD from being a server, if anybody was like, "Hey," you're like, "Oh shit, I had to get Karen some shit. What the fuck happened?" So every time I answer the phone, I'm just like, "Hello?" Like it's a question. Like,
He does.
Why are you calling me?
Someone's calling me.
literally,
Yeah.
hello.
Why are you calling
What do you
me?
want?
Yeah, like it's.
It was bad.
He called me and then he. I called him and then we talked for a minute and then he calls me back and goes, "Can I put this on the show?" And I'm like, "Hell yes."
They didn't remember who you were.
He's like, "Oh, this that guy."
Well, he was on the soundboard, like we were answering like voicemails, and he called, and I was like, "Oh, I can answer that." And I played, and I was like, "Hello?" And then they all start laughing, and I'm like,
Because there was
"We're
like
recording this
when
right
he said
now."
hello in a very questionable manner. There was
Yeah.
this like second of a pause, like for dramatic effect, I guess. But it was just like, "Hey, so."
I was waiting for him to say something, and I was just like, "Hello," and then dead silence.
Yeah.
Hey, so I was wondering, you know, just like, okay,
I'm gonna
Yeah.
shamelessly plug our Instagram right now.
Yes, please do.
So this is one of our posts from the Instagram. It says coming soon to earholes near you. Here's to another round of audio goodness to tickle your eardrums. First delivered by our luxuriously lubricated larynxes, these sultry sound waves then captured by the finest flannel-clad audio fishermen. These behemoths of men start the domestication process, turning these bad boy sound bites into straight-up gold-flecked audio files and hand them off to only the most experienced Shaolin monks, who break a 10-year vow of silence to compliment them, before hiking the snowy Himalayan mountains to upload them to all your favorite podcast platforms from Starbucks Wi-Fi.
So tell me why I thought that was another review. When is the accent gonna kick in?
Best not let it go to waste. Find our link in our bio. Give it a click and start that journey today.
Absolutely.
Sunday morning coffee. What's in your cup?
What's in your cup?
That's
Yes,
what
it was so good.
yeah,
I was like,
That's his commercial.
Well, you finally got a computer back, so hopefully
Yeah.
we can get
Yes.
some reels and
So
like
we'll get
Instagram
some more of
shots.
that.
"Oh, that was going to
More
announce
of
that." So socials are coming back. Thank
Yes.
you.
Yeah.
Jesus
Thank you. We're
Christ.
excited. But we are going to do a live show. We are hell bent on this. This season, we're doing a live show. I don't know when.
Socials.
We're doing a live show. We're going to do it.
We don't know where we're.
Pornography.
No, not the
Maybe because
Wait, what?
well, because where we're going. Maybe.
Oh yeah,
Maybe.
I got a bone to pick with you.
Go pick
Yeah.
that bone.
Pick your bone, yeah.
You probably you listened to last week, so you know what this is
I
about.
listen to every episode.
What in the fuck are we doing on Patreon?
What are you doing
Oh,
on Patreon?
We are doing.
I heard that there was naughty
What are you-
things on
what
Patreon.
are you doing on
There's
Patreon?
naughty
naughty
things
things
on
on
Patreon.
Patreon?
Ooh,
did I get
maybe
the
I
two
should
mixed up?
subscribe.
OnlyFans?
OnlyFans?
Did I get the two mixed?
Yeah, it's OnlyFans.
Naughty things on OnlyFans. Patreon is clean.
Okay,
subscri-
never mind. Scratch that. We're good.
Non-sponsored.
The OnlyFans is
not
just me.
affiliated.
What really made it awkward?
Yes.
What made it awkward was I was like,
Linda tried to do the wink and it did not work.
Linda asked me. She
Not
goes.
hereditary.
Linda asked on the show. She was like, "What kind of pictures is he putting on Pantheon or OnlyFans?" And I was like, "The one you sent me." Because it was a text message. Remember, you were being stupid, like acting stupid, and Robert took a picture of it and sent it to me.
Oh,
Wait,
yeah,
acting
yeah.
stupid or just being himself?
That's being me.
It was being him.
Okay.
And I was like, "Oh, that's funny." And then Robert was like, "Yeah, it's his OnlyFans page." And I was like, so it was like an inside
No,
joke,
it
but
was
she
me.
didn't remember that, so it got awkward quick.
What do you mean?
She didn't remember that they had sent me the picture.
Oh, that's funny.
I had to show her during break, and she's like, "Oh yeah." And I was like, "Could you have done that during the fucking show?"
Yeah.
I mean, you could make an
She, like, left me
OnlyFans
sitting
Reels
hang- like-
podcast. It'd
me
just be
hanging.
pictures of your feet.
She left you not swinging. I mean,
I'd have to shave my
Ew.
feet.
ew.
Ew.
The extra hair is extra seasoning.
Oh jeez. Just salt and pepper.
Oh, I made a dad joke. today.
Oh,
We didn't have a dad joke at all today.
I'm gonna do it
So
right now.
sad.
I'm
We
gonna
need
do
a
it
dad
now.
joke. Go
Let's
ahead.
do
Let's do it. Let's
Okay.
hear it. Let's hear it.
Do it.
It cracked Vincent up.
Okay.
You heard it,
Maybe.
and we were talking about sodium content.
pay attention.
We were talking at dinner about sodium content.
Okay, I'm
Oh,
I'm in left
yeah.
field.
No, this
Okay.
is you. So
Okay.
Vincent was like,
Dad sodium content.
"Yeah, like all this sodium content," and he was like trying to make a joke, and I was like, "Yeah, that's why Pop Up's so well preserved." And then Vincent cracked the fuck up. It was priceless. And he was like,
I didn't even think about that. Oh my god.
Yes,
Maybe I
he's
could
got-
add sodium to my diet.
that's why he is the way he is.
Oh yeah, for our merch store.
I
He
thought
said-
there was a,
Wait,
I thought
we
there
got
was a
to my
dad
pants.
joke in there,
What are you doing
but
for the merch
Wait,
store?
reach into yeah.
nah.
Magic Band-Aids.
Magic Band-Aids.
Yeah. Not showing the name.
Magic Band-Aids.
Hashtag
Not affiliated.
not
Well,
sponsored.
Band-Aid
No,
is...
it's the brand.
I'm considering the name.
You
Well,
mean
you said
adhesive
Band-Aid.
bandages.
Yes.
Bandages.
Magic Band-Aids.
Magic
You gotta be- but
adhesive
see,
bandages.
You have to be
These
careful.
things
You have to be
heal
careful
all
saying.
wounds.
You have to be careful saying bandages on air now.
Yeah.
Why?
I don't know.
Why?
I don't know.
Band-Aid is the
the name brand.
so okay.
Band-Aid is,
Again,
is
hashtag
now a
not sponsored.
colloquialism.
Affiliated, but not sponsored.
Band-Aid's a colloquialism.
Yeah,
Okay.
exactly.
That was
So
a
that
big
it's
It
the
is a
same as
name
like
for anything that covers a wound.
it's the same thing as like Xerox back in the 90s.
Yeah.
Xerox used to be so Xerox is a company, right?
Yeah, a brand.
But it's a brand, but they got so
not
good at
sponsored.
doing the thing that they became the name for the thing.
So it's basically like every soda is Coke.
Kleenex
Yeah.
is
Okay.
another example of
Yeah.
this. Any
I need a
facial
tissue, yeah.
tissue
Yeah.
is a Kleenex.
I need a Kleenex, but this
You
really
need-
off-brand Walmart brand.
right.
Yeah.
But
Any
you
facial
get, you get so
tissue.
Let's not talk about Nanda on the show. Thank you.
I wasn't.
She's so good at like to stop listening to us, guys. Congratulations.
She loves us.
She lives too far to even attack me. She's gonna drive 2 hours. Go ahead, bitch. I got a
she's gonna
room.
drive 3 hours, rest up at your place, and then drive the other 2 to go fucking attack John.
We love Nana. Nana, we love you.
Oh, I love
She'd
you,
have to
Nanda.
drive past him to get to us.
She doesn't know his address. She'd have to get it from him.
Don't dox me, Michael.
Damn. So before we wrap up, we got a little bit of time.
Where are
We got a lot
at
of time. We got all the time we want.
We have all the
we
time
just
in the
talked about
world.
this. We can go
Just
forever.
Fucking mentioned.
Yeah, we
can
And
go forever.
At this point, it's about our
Now
listeners.
we're into part
getting to-
We're like part 8 by this point. I don't even know how many drinks I've had. I still gotta drive home.
You act like 2 blocks is full.
Oh, dude, I was
You
like,
could
I was
just let
texting a
it
buddy of mine,
idle.
right?
If anything, you can
You got such a
walk.
long drive ahead
I
of
was
you.
texting a buddy
God.
of mine. And my buddy texted me, and he's like, "So, what you up to?" And I was
Oh,
like,
is this
"Dude, I'm
Invisible
fixing
Pat?
to." No, it's not Invisible Pat. But I was texting him, and I was like, "Dude, I'm fixing to head to the studio." And he goes, "Oh, yeah, I'm sure that's a pretty far drive." And I was like, "Yes, yes, it is."
I hate you.
Yeah. I love that you know about his invisible friend. His-
Right?
He's been
imagine-
mentioned on the
Okay,
podcast.
Pat,
How
if
many
you
times?
Pat, if you actually listen to this fucking show, get on it because
Maybe you should send
he's
Pat a
real.
link
He's really real.
so we can
And-
have another subscriber. By the way, please subscribe.
Yes.
Yes, please.
Exactly.
But
Like the video.
Pat
Prove
is,
it, yes, Pat, prove
is
you
real.
exist. Prove
Pat-
you exist and like the show and subscribe.
You know what? I'm gonna get his
prove-
permission. I'm gonna get his permission, and I'm gonna call him during the show.
All right.
I'm gonna get his permission.
You
and I'm
gotta
gonna call him.
breathing into
you're
the
gonna-
microphone.
That's burping. You're gonna call the same homeless guy that you had that one time I rode up with you to your work.
Did we explain that to you?
No, okay, I was not filled into this. story.
Okay, so
Yes, reading that.
Pat and I've known Pat for quite a while.
Yes,
And he
since
used to work on my
since
crew
he was 5 and had his first
because
imaginary friend.
I was foreman and he worked on my crew. Probably, and I've said this before on the show, but I trust this man with my life.
He met him right after his head injury.
Will you please shut the fuck up?
No, I won't.
And he was
That's contradictory to our formats.
and he was like,
Let him have his moment, Jesus.
and he's
Jesus had his moment. Look what happened to
He's one
him.
of those guys when you meet him, he's just like a genuine person.
All around.
He
great dude.
does not change who he is. He's just 100%.
We need more people like that.
This is who I am. And anyway, so I was like coming home one day. Al called and Pat's in the truck, and like Pat and I are talking to Al, right?
Yeah, Ray's doing voices.
He thinks that I do this
Practicing.
voiceover
Yeah.
as this like
Yeah.
This black man.
this
voice.
burly black man over here.
Well, you do this old white woman too, so anything's possible.
Oh, don't even get me started. I told John about that.
He did.
About Mrs. Buffett.
Oh god.
Anyway, so I actually was trying to get Pat to meet Al because Al worked at Lockheed, which was like maybe 20 minutes from the shop. Not even that, like 10 minutes from the
From
shop.
your shop? Oh yeah, not even.
Like
no,
10 minutes
you're
from
right
where
by
we
161.
were working at.
Yeah.
And I was trying to like hook it up to where they would actually meet, and Al would get up my ass about Pat being imaginary. And I even had Pat at my house. Like, Katie's met him several times. We've had lunch together. We've had dinner together. He's hung out with us.
He's left right before I got there.
And he always leaves right before Al gets there. And I'm like, dude, if you would just wait 5 fucking minutes so this dude would stop hassling me about you.
I'm sure Pat thinks I'm imaginary.
Are you? I mean, you're being recorded now.
Yeah.
But, you know, there's
It
this
could be
thing-
him doing voices.
There's video.
There's a video.
I was like, are you as dumb as I am?
You know what's gonna be really great is when I actually bring Pat on the show and he's here.
Yeah.
And he's here. That's gonna be like the end
Oh,
of
I
be
would
all.
love that.
Yeah.
And then at that point, you're gonna have to get 5 mics, or we could share. It's fine.
I gotta get 5 mics. We gotta get 5.
let me say something real fast.
Your turn. My turn. Your turn. My turn.
No, Pat would be like, hold up. But
I got something to say.
yeah, he's just a great fucking dude.
We
And
need more people like that
I
in the
can't
world, for
wait.
sure.
Yeah, he's one of those that I, hands down. I don't
the-
trust many people in my life, but he is definitely one of them.
We need people like that in Congress.
Yeah, we really do. Really
That's
do.
a joke. Like that'll ever happen.
My funniest story of Pat. Can I tell that story? You think?
Yeah, absolutely.
Okay, so
I mean-
my funniest story of Pat.
I mean,
Ask-
can you
ask-
tell this story?
Ask your imaginary friend.
Yes.
Hold on. You okay? Yeah. So
Don't dox Pat.
we were working a job in Colleyville,
Okay.
and we had this. I dug this like big ass excavation in her front yard. It was like 14 foot deep, give or take.
Some Karen.
No. She was actually really fucking nice, and
He
At the
she
end.
comes out.
he
At the end.
At the
dug
end.
her
Yeah,
good.
let's build this up. Thanks, John. And she comes out and she's like,
Yeah, I see you got that big hole out there. I just concerned a little bit, and tell you what, I seen that colored fella working for you.
and at first I'm like, you can't say that.
Mind
Right.
you, this lady is like
100
She's
years
like
old.
Ancient.
80.
at least.
No, she's probably in her 70s.
I'd say 70 plus. Just to be
Yeah,
safe.
yeah, good call. And I'm like, oh shit. And I looked over at Pat like
Is
right
there a
away.
subscription?
Because I don't know what it is. I don't know what it is, and you probably felt this before, but I was like, I don't know what it is about white people. When somebody says something racist, we always look to that person.
Yes.
No, that's true.
I
For a
always see
reaction?
all the eyes. all my
Yeah, we
friends
were waiting to see
freaking
what's going to
white people.
happen.
yeah.
And they're like, oh, that little N-word
D.
over
Ray
there,
Davis
he
said it
seems
best.
real nice. And everybody's like, oh, she said the N-word again.
And then like D. Ray Davis said it best. Like if you ever hear a black dude
we're
say,
just waiting to see if you faint so we can catch.
yeah.
Like,
So
that's what's
D. Ray
happening.
D. Ray Davis said it best. If you ever hear a black person say, "Watch this," white people don't watch.
Literally,
Word,
just
yeah.
watch.
So okay, so we're there, and I'm like looking at Pat. I'm like, oh, shit. You know, I need him to stay calm because I need her to agree with what we're doing.
Right.
Right. And he was cool with it. He was like, okay, no big deal. And I asked him later on. I was like, dude, you know, why aren't you getting upset? He's like, you know what, dude? She's old, man. She grew up in time past, whatever. Well, she kept saying it like every day. She would say,
Well, I got this little colored fella up there at the grocery store buying my groceries, and he's just the sweetest little boy I ever seen in my life.
and I was like, oh god, you know, and I could see the frustration building
Yeah.
in Pat. And I'm like, you know, okay.
Maybe it's
well.
just you projecting.
I was like, yes, ma'am. We're just gonna keep doing what we're doing. You know, I was like, you know, he's a damn good worker, and I love the shit out of him, and he does what he needs to do. And time goes on. We were in this lady's yard for about maybe a month, and
That's a lot of time.
well, we were born across college 26.
Yeah.
So like we had like
Reaming the shit out of it.
we were reaming shit out of that pipe, boy.
Pushing pipe.
Hell yeah. So Ben,
Got to lube it up good.
Shove it in.
I can't,
Lock it down.
sorry I said his name, but one of the other foremen.
You can always
Ben.
bleep
I
it
can't
out.
say his last name, but he comes up.
That's okay. We weren't listening.
And he heard her say it,
It sounded like an imaginary.
and he did the same
Yeah.
thing.
What was it?
He heard her say the same. Quit talking over me. And he heard her do the same thing.
And I honestly
And
think
he
it's
did the same thing
natural
I did. He
reaction.
looked right at Pat,
How did you know she was talking
like
about him?
waiting.
He's the only colored person there.
Yes.
That's the only colored man on
Yes.
that job
That
right
was our
there. He's a
token black
good
man.
colored man.
You're not wrong.
The token.
And so then,
Wait a minute.
finally,
doesn't make you
the camel's back finally broke.
Transparent.
The camel's back finally broke. She brought out this picture.
transparent. What?
She brought out a picture.
She brought out a
She
picture
brought
of
out
her
a picture.
I'm listening.
grandson's
They're not, but
her
go on.
grandson's high school football team.
Pop off says.
One of
And
the
she
photographs.
points
the
to a
quarterback.
young black man and says,
See that colored fella right there? That son of a bitch can run fucking fast. Tell you what.
and I thought Pat was going to lose it.
She goes, I'll be right back. I'm bringing you boys something.
Because we had cleaned up her yard like really good. And she comes back with a pecan pie. And Pat starts digging into it.
He ate her pie.
And he's loving it. And then she brings out like a rack of ribs. And he's eating it.
She ate a rat.
And I'm like,
He chewed on a rat.
I was
He
like,
just got up all in that rack.
yeah.
After
I was like,
eating her
Pat,
comp.
and when he's eating, and I know Pat well enough to know that he loves food. And I was like, Pat, how do you feel now about Mrs. Buffett? And he started laughing, and he goes, tell you what, man, she can bring whatever the fuck she wants. She can call me whatever the hell she wants, while she keep bringing me food. And I died.
She,
I was like, that's
she must have
great.
seasoned them ribs really well.
But he was right,
You know?
too, when he told me, he's like, that people from that generation, that's all they knew.
Absolutely, and like that's the thing that a lot of people get on to older people about. I'm just like, they grew up in a time where we didn't have the elevated words of like African American or Black American, because those are now just coming out, unfortunately. So you always had like, oh, those colored people, and so when it's 70 plus, I kind of overlook it because I'm just like, I can't teach an old dog a new trick. 1, 2, you're at the age of like, if I try to teach you anything new, it's gonna go over your head, and that's not your fault because your brain only has so much memory.
We old people are stupid, huh?
No, I'm just saying your brain only has so much capacity
Yes.
in it, like a hard drive, that you reach a certain point where you're just like,
Especially when you're as old as Al.
fuck it.
When you're thousands of years old.
We reach
Oh,
an age where we don't care.
Give Al the benefit of having like
That's
2
more
gigabytes
so-
left.
I will say because
It's that little space where you delete a picture
Right.
in the room.
you
Because-
have no more room here.
you delete a picture. No, but like I will say,
Not the good ones. Not the good ones.
Save that one.
That one has less wrinkles. Keep that one.
That one was a good time. Mm. All the
geez.
other shit's like blacked
But
out.
like I've worked with the Medicare Plus community
Age group, yeah.
or age group for a good while now, and I will say at some point it just gets to a point we don't give a fuck.
You don't. They don't.
Like they just don't give a fuck anymore. They're like
Because what are you gonna do to them? They're already gonna die.
Yeah, they've already been through it all.
Yeah.
because it gets to
Like
a point,
I lived through the crucifixion. Shut the fuck up.
Yeah, they get to a point where they're like, there's more coming out than I
Can
want
keep up with.
than I want to keep up with.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
And they're like, well, fuck it. Like, I'm just going to keep doing my fucking thing. And then if someone wants to correct me, then they can be more than happy to, but I'm not going to change shit.
Oh,
Right.
No. Not at all.
Yeah. Well, you know what's
And
funny is I joke on him a lot.
Yeah.
And I think like part of those pictures that he doesn't delete is the one with the selfie with him and Noah. Nothing?
Well, you know Noah had like 3 pugs on the boat.
I saw that one too.
God doesn't know about that third one.
Did you see History of the World?
They're actually
We
making
started-
me watch it.
We started watching it the other night. I just fell asleep in it, man.
Yeah.
Oh,
I
I
think it's-
fucking
keep
love
it.
it.
Just-
God.
That's what happened to me.
Okay, so like
Yeah.
you remember when Moses is coming down the mountain and he's like,
we didn't watch the first part, so we're on the
That
second
was
part.
part
Can
one.
I spoil this part?
Yeah, please do,
It's
'cause
one of
I
my
haven't
favorites.
watched
Okay, Mel Brooks is one of my favorite comedians
Yeah.
of all time. He's like, he's like Moses is like,
Hold
the
it.
Lord has bestowed on me these 15, and then one falls and breaks.
Oh, yeah.
10 commandments.
Oh, God. He's just like, boom. 10.
Exactly.
The stress on his eyes are like,
Yeah.
okay.
And they made
God's
they
just
made
like,
a History of the World Part 2 for Hulu,
Yeah.
which I'm super excited about. I haven't watched it yet, but I'm
The first, it's pretty good.
okay.
It's good. It's not as, I want to say from the clips that I was YouTubing the other day, it's not as funny as the first one.
No.
Well, I mean,
Because
he's
it's in
old.
shorter
Were there,
clips.
were there Jews in space?
Not yet. We haven't gotten that far.
Damn it!
We haven't gotten that far.
Jews in space.
I have to check with NASA, but maybe I don't think so.
You mean Space Force?
They're Israeli
Yeah, right,
people.
Space
There's an Israeli astronaut in there.
Is
Was
there?
it? I'm sure there is.
Yeah.
I'm,
Google that
I'm not going to
while your
deny their
computer's going off in
capability.
my
Yeah,
We're not gonna go
Jesus.
there.
Jesus was the first astronaut. He came back down.
He rose
He went
in
back
3
up again.
days. They called him back.
They have a pill for that now.
A little blue one.
Oh my
It's
god!
a blue
I love the
question.
song. I love the song by Pussifer. It's called
Pussifer?
Revelation. Yeah,
Yeah.
it's Maynard, one of Maynard's bands. And the lead singer of Tool in Perfect Circle, he has another band called Pussifer.
Go ahead.
Anyway, so the song is called Revelation 22:20, and he talks about in this lyric, he's like, "Well, Jesus has risen, so have I." It's like, holy shit! And my mom was in the car. I was like, "Oh god!"
Maybe he meant just he got up in the morning.
Yeah. Okay.
That's what you call a woody, a morning wood.
Yeah. Way to be a prude, Al.
Yeah.
Oh look, more of my hair.
Yeah.
Oh, last clump.
I've got more than you.
Through that.
What's really funny is I was sitting there at work.
God damn it, Al.
Shots fired.
Bam,
I was sitting there
bam.
at work doing this, right? Like just sitting there listening to my boss talk, and then I looked down on the ground with like all this beard hair, and I was like, "Oh shit!" Somebody trying to scruff it with my feet.
What beard hair was it?
It was beard hair.
Okay. You sure?
Yeah. I wish I
Falling
would.
out
Never
your
mind.
pants.
Clumps.
We need to get some beat for that. Don't forget that.
No,
What was
fuck
it?
that. That poor dude.
No,
That poor guy.
like one time is all it took for me to understand that was not acceptable. You cannot. Don't
Okay,
Oh my god! Did you try it?
Yeah, dude.
Did you write the review from last week?
You need to watch the review
Did
from
you
last week.
fart out a veggie at your wife?
No.
It projectiled. Don't even say fart. It projectiled and hit her leg.
And then, like, I'm like, listening to this guy, and then he puts the ice cream back in the fucking fridge.
You know, it's a
why would you
starfish.
do that? Daddy, what's this tunnel in the strawberry ice cream?
Don't worry about it. So you need to
I
use.
used a spoon instead of the scoop.
So you need to use Nair if we're gonna go there, because
No,
Nair's
you
a
can't.
little bit
Don't,
softer.
Like, no, it's just,
Nair don't go there.
No.
Yeah, they have Nair for men.
All right. No, I haven't tried that.
I used it. I used
Okay.
it, so it's perfectly fine.
Okay. I'll trust your.
So,
But make sure you have Brussels sprouts and ice cream to like.
I'm not going that route. I'm going on the
More revealing
we're
commentary.
going front style.
Sometimes it leaks in the back, man. You don't know.
what was really funny about that review last week was his,
my God, that
his
review.
description, the Shutney channel,
The Shutney channel.
that has not left my brain.
Oh, good.
And then, like, from the very first review that we did, and Michael was talking, and he was like, and I was, what was it? I was reading to my, it was not reading to my kids. I was reading my kids or something.
I don't know.
It was a Russian review.
The Russian review?
Yeah. Do you not remember?
No.
What is with your brain? You and your dad, like,
Okay,
forget
I hope
everything.
my clouds smell like
man.
key lime pie. You guys just been blowing in your face this whole time.
Well, the fan drags it around.
Yeah. No, I don't remember.
Goes around, comes around.
You know,
I don't even remember what that review was about.
I think
Not
it
the
was
banana cleaner one.
Was it?
Banana cleaner?
I like how we always refrain.
I remember that I
Was
did
it the
the
banana
review
cleaner?
for the banana cleaner.
Was that
no?
the first
No, I think it
The
was
Russian
before.
wasn't the banana cleaner. The Russian was the banana splitter.
This,
Oh,
yes,
yeah.
Slicer.
Slicer?
Yeah, the
Banana slicer.
Big slicer.
Yeah.
Thank God that thing is only plastic.
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh.
Have you seen on I don't even like have you seen the videos of the guy that like shoves the tube into the banana
I have
and then
not.
fills it with Nutella?
No.
You need to
Shoves a tube.
get one. So
Al's face right now. This is classic. And it's caught on HD video. All the horrifying expressions from Al. Caught in HD perfection.
Visualizations here.
so it's just it's a metal rod that's hollow.
Okay.
Aren't they most?
Right.
Yes.
So you cut the tip off of the banana and
Yes.
then you shove it into the banana. And on the other side
You have to
of
get
the
a
empty
moil.
tube, you put like Nutella, chocolate, whatever you want, and it fills the banana. So I tried that at home, and I didn't realize you had to hold the banana. So I was like, I got too excited and was like, and it like shot across the room.
Get spring loaded.
My
That-
dad comes in, he was just like, well, that's not how you make a banana split, but it worked. And I was like, I hate it here.
My dad would say something stupid like, "Boy, you hit me with your banana in the face. What's wrong with you?"
That goddamn shit-covered banana just came across the living room and slapped me in the face. What the fuck you doing in that
Made me drop my bear.
My bear.
Got so excited.
bathroom?
Drop my bear.
What was that movie? Coal
Done
Miner's
made
Daughter.
Me drop
Yes.
my Lone Star. Go get me another one.
Oh, do you sound like an old grizzly bear?
Bar. God damn it.
All right, let's wrap up.
Yeah, let's do it.
All right, so like, subscribe, comment.
I learned
Comment.
my
Please
Yeah.
comment.
Please do.
Wrap up
Please
every time.
comment.
Ask some questions.
Apparently not.
Our quote
I said I learned my lesson.
for today.
All right, yeah, like,
Anyway.
comment, subscribe.
Like,
Hit us
comment,
up on
subscribe.
Insta, TikTok.
Socials are
Yeah,
back.
coming out. Yeah, all of the fucking
Yeah.
socials.
Insta-
wait,
Instatalk, yeah.
Michael and I
Instatalk.
are going to pull from the last 3 episodes and put them all over everywhere.
Apparently, y'all have a
it's gonna
Patreon.
happen.
I didn't know
It's gonna
about.
happen.
Yeah.
We do have a Patreon.
Maybe we'll have an OnlyFans if Michael will shave his feet.
Yeah. Well, apparently there's some there for me to
Oh,
try.
you
out.
got Hobbit, you got Hobbit feet?
Not Hobbit feet.
I do.
There's more.
I got
yeah.
hairy ass feet.
No one wants to see it.
No,
Only
I don't
my
even want to see my own
OnlyFans,
feet.
You know?
Like, I don't even know how. Never mind. I don't
No.
know.
Oh, dear.
No.
Anyway, we will see you guys
Anyway,
next
so
week.
yeah, we'll see you next week. But
Thanks for
before we
tuning
go, live show is coming. We're doing this.
Yes,
Yes.
it will happen.
Live show is coming.
I like the way you did that.
Do that again, but clearer.
Live show is coming.
Well, okay.
Yes.
Be prepared.
Yes.
Yes.
Yes, we're going to interview nuclear physicists.
No, there will be no nuclear physicists. As this will likely be at a brewery of sorts.
Same
Doesn't
thing.
it use nuclear physicists?
Not nuclear, just physicists.
Alchemist at this point.
Alchemist, yeah.
Yes, makes the
All right.
bubbles.
They take the potato, they make the vodka. It's better.
It's fantastic.
It gives me energy. Like nuclear.
I love it.
I love it. Okay.
Anyway, I gotta go. All right, all right, guys. I'll see y'all next week.
Next week,
Next week.
waiting on you.